simply put, everyone knows 'tis globe. It's a logic proof of globe. Logic states if G then G, and if G and G then G, therefore it can be proved directly by if glow, then glow. If glow and glow, then glow. Or indirectly by if not flat, then glow. It's not flat, therefore 'tis glow. Or if it's not flat, and it's not flat, then it's definitely glow. We can safely say it's not flat, therefore 'tis glow. Be at peace with your glow. Rest assured that we'll continue to progress through our glow. Therefore 'tis glow. Or if it's not flat and it's not flat, then it's definitely glow. We can safely say it's not flat, therefore 'tis glow. Be at peace with your glow. Rest at peace with your glow. Just progress through slow glow. Continue to progress the proofs of glow. We can safely say it's not flat, therefore 'tis glow. Be at peace with your glow. Rest assured that we will continue to progress the proofs of glow. Glow. We can safely say it's not flat, therefore 'tis glow. Glow. We will continue to progress the proofs of glow. Glow. Of glow. Of glow. We can safely say it's not flat, therefore 'tis glow, glow. Be at peace with your glow. Rest assured that we will continue to progress the proofs of glow. Of glow. Of glow. We can safely say it's not flat, therefore 'tis glow, glow. Be at peace with your glow.
And we are live for a short bit. I know this is not a normal show, right? This is I've been trying to keep away for a bit from this ridiculous arena that these guys have made, but conversation we had last night with what's he called? Into the Break. A very strange conversation, but it goes to show that what we've been talking about, this model affliction, it's a very real thing, and people seem to have gone mad, just crazy. And I think what I've learned is that people have this already bias, confirmation bias, that they already think certain things, and it doesn't matter what they hear. They're only going to go with what they already perceive as their reality. Now, I've been saying all along, the Earth is definitely not flat. All you have to do is look at mountains and valleys. You can see quite clearly it's not flat. Now, from there, if you want to have a conversation, we can have a conversation. But for anybody who's trying to gaslight me into saying that the mountains and valleys are flat, well, I'm sorry, that's not going to work. I can see that they're not flat. So if somebody tries to convince you that this word means something different than what you know, well, that's generating a contradiction internally. And as we've learned within this structure of logic, there's a reasoning, there's steps that you take. And provided you keep all of these steps within the framework of statements, truth or false, leave the ambiguity out, leave the obfuscation out, cut straight down to the simplest arguments that you can, and you can follow these chain of events, then you derive a truth. Now, a lot of people, crazy people, want to try and convince you that flat is not flat. But logically, if that becomes the case, then everything is flat. And that's sort of, if you have that sort of a thing within your logical structure, you introduce a contradiction. They say the logical framework is exploded. And within that logical framework, that exploded logical framework, anything can happen. All fantasies can become truths within that logical structure because you've allowed a contradiction within it. And that contradiction allows you to do anything you want. Sort of expand everything into this, well, anything's possible. Now, we know that in reality that doesn't happen. There's no such thing as a contradiction within reality. So, really, what you have to do is you have to take your framework out of this logical understanding and place it in an illogical reasoning. And there's no such thing. Reasoning is a logical process. So, anybody trying to gaslight you into introducing a contradiction, they're likely to be trying to attempt to explode your mind. That's likely because they've already done it to themselves. And the result of that explosion of the mind means people are literally going mad. Now, you must be able to notice this in daily life. We're noticing it in the UK. The government are blatantly lying to people and stirring up tensions that aren't there. They're literally making bogeymen that aren't there. And people are fearful and they're reacting. And their reactions are what the government's feeding off. Much in the same way that this little paracosm that we're in here is people that blatantly lie about things. They lie about whoever they want. They point fingers and they say all sorts of things. They say you're the liar, or they say I'm the liar. Well, I'm going to put out a conversation tonight from one of these troubled minds. Now, everybody's free to come over here into this Discord. Come over, come and have a chat. As you'll hear, these people have been discussing us, me, whatever, in their little groups over there in the flat Earth debate and 24/7 flat Earth groups, and they're inciting people like this on the what's he called, Into the Break, to come over and say the sort of things that you're going to hear him say. Crazy stuff, crazy man. But they're using people like this, or making people like this. I don't know how it works. I don't know whether the crazy people feel safe within the flat Earth community, because there's a lot of crazy people within there already, or whether the flat Earth community think that they can use the crazy people within their methods. I don't know how it works. All I know is that there are a lot of people who slander and lie, and they're completely mad within this arena. Model affliction causes you to accept a contradiction, and within that, minds are exploded. You're gonna see what happens. I mean, we've had many conversations with many exploded minds over the years. I didn't think I had to point it out. I thought that would have been obvious by the way these people were talking, but I mean, it may just be that I'm the odd one out now. Maybe this understanding of logic and being able to place these things within reason and have a conversation about it, maybe that may be unique to just this little group of people here and on the level. Maybe other people just talk shit. I don't understand it. It sounds like madness to me, as you'll hear. Nobody uses the term gaslighting. Well, that's what happens around these arenas. Gaslighting. Because they've got it in their minds that it's okay to have a contradiction. Perhaps they can't even see the contradiction because they're so far removed from reasoning and logic that they don't have the ability to see a contradiction. I mean, that's the only way. You remove yourself from a logical understanding. And that's probably why nobody can actually talk about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a conversation about 2 hours. I don't know how long people can get to listen to it. I find it fascinating, people like this willing to come over here and just talk nonsense. But this is what Flat Earth does to you, I think. This is what the Flat Earth debate arena has been taught by people like Nathan Oakley and QE, Adam Meakin. They've all taught people like this Into the Break how to communicate with people. And what you're going to witness is a broken mind. Somebody who's forgotten the ability how to communicate. So let me cue it up. Let me cue it up for you guys. Media player, there you go. And right, I'll give you right from the beginning. 2 hours. Anybody else want to say anything first? I don't know who was here, whether anybody witnessed it or listened to it, because it was in the late hours of yesterday. I think everybody
I was here, but I can't really speak right now because I'm doing some preliminary work check shit. So,
okie.
Sorry about that.
Okay,
yeah, sorry. But I was here, and it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Hopefully, I don't have to pause it. But if anybody in the Discord who's listening to it wants me to pause it, then let me know, and I'll try my best to pause it. Other than that, I'm going to be playing my game. So here we go. You all right? Everyone all right with that? I'm just going to play it now, and then we'll deal with it. Right. There's a meme or something that I made? Is it an argument?
Yeah, because you posted the sand level is true, right?
Sand
The
level?
The
the
sand
sand
level.
level, the actual manufacturer of the level,
Oh.
leveling. Yeah, I'm just completely talking about like the actual manufacturer of that actual level, and that there is probably manufacturers that probably manufacture things they could put on a wall too, and it's very real. It's visceral. A lot of people are upset about it. I'm trying to bring more attention to the ultimate solution.
Why would they be upset about something that's in reality? That's like real.
I know. Why would they? They shouldn't. There's a lot of people that are very upset, and they
Yeah, I
think that
know.
like
I know
I'm
that
like
both
I
the
have
flat
some.
earthers and the globe earthers come together because they don't like the idea of reality. It gets in the
Well,
way of
that
their false
isn't that.
dichotomy.
Well, that's what they're doing with this whole like you go to the bullshit on the booze cruise to the having sunlight some sort of hours under the day, and it's like you're just trying to debunk your geometric like globe Earth model. Like it has nothing even to do. You're debunking the globe Earth round in a circle sort of map.
The dogmatic globe.
And we have this sort of map, and it says exactly what it is. Dogmatic would be one thing. I guess that is ultimately what it is, but it's the war map, the global war map. And some people thought that it wasn't a war here and there. And I tell that's why I tell my Polish friend Brian, it's like, hey, we are on the same map. Doesn't matter what you think. It's a map that has a magnetic declination. What do you think? It's a map that
I'm
has
not on the map.
Polish declination. It doesn't matter. We are flat, horizontal, and we can measurably be in such fashion. So I'm just here. You are my brother,
What?
and I know you. You're my brother.
Are you one of the are you a flat earther?
I'm not one of them. No, I'm not one of those.
You're not a flat earther.
I'm something much more than that.
Much more.
Way more than that.
More than a flat earther.
Brian, talk to Brian. And Nathan Oakley. Nathan Oakley will tell you. Nathan
Oakley
No,
has banned me from talking to him. In fact, Nathan Oakley has called me a paedophile.
No, that's not.
Yes.
No, that
Yes.
definitely is not true.
Yes.
I'm glad we're having this discussion because that is not true.
I can show you it now, right?
No,
I'll get you the thing so you can see it.
If you're watching Bev, unsubscribe.
Yeah, unsubscribe. That's Nathan Oakley. So Nathan Oakley won't say anything to us because he's shit scared.
Nathan Oakley, like we've been talking about, like the Sanskrit of the fucking. It all sounds stupid now. Just we had the towers. They gave water pressure, so it's like it was stupid to even think about the Roman towers that had.
In the live chat,
it was just the Roman towers.
Where Nathan Oakley called me a paedophile publicly on one of his videos. Nobody's asked him about it. Don't worry about it. But that's what Nathan Oakley does. If you think Nathan Oakley is somebody that you should talk to, I'd be seriously questioning your mental state.
Wow, so it was really like an attack on you as a person. Like, I'm sorry about that. No, I did not know anything about that. That's where I'm like trying to like establish like what are we doing? And
Well,
like
Nathan
that seems
Oakley
very
is
bad.
lying to you.
Yeah.
He knows, right? Did you hear him the
But
other day
that's
when
just
he
something
said
that's
he
not
knows
anything
it's a
about
false
level or
dichotomy?
anything. That's like something about like a personal argument that you have. I think that's really fucked up that then now a personal argument is being brought into like, oh, like here we're doing measurements.
So you're trying to
Like
separate
this
it
is the
now? You're
yeah,
trying to
no.
separate.
Who is nah, precisely? Are you separating it? No. Like this is very weird now. This
Yeah.
is very strange.
You're saying.
Okay, well, tell me, bro. Preach to me, brother. Like no, like
I'm
bro,
not trying to preach
I
to
am on
anybody.
the side of truth. I am on the side of here is something that's objectively true. Like if you're saying like he was really so bad to him in some way, like should be something that you could give me as like proof of that. Like
He just
being
did.
delusional, dude. You're being kind of delusional. Like I want you to give me something factual, dude. Like give me something physical. Like tell me what time is it, dude? We can take time references, can't we? What time is it? You know, because some I would say Nathan Oakley is worth his time and space. But for I don't know what you would say like antithesis to that, you would have to say that you are worth the antithesis of Nathan Oakley's time and space, and you haven't proved that your space is better than his space, and you haven't done that. You haven't done that.
Okay.
If you want to be very fucking asshole
Are you just
about
gonna
it,
keep
you haven't done that.
Are you just gonna keep
No, I'm
monologuing,
not.
or are you gonna? Okay.
Of course not.
Is it worth your time to say it's measured flat?
Yeah. Why not? Is it worth your time to say it isn't?
It's actually
obviously
not
it
measured.
is. Obviously, we're here at an antithesis sort of situation where you think Nathan is a bad person, and for some reason you're thinking it's bad, and I'm here, and we're just talking about it.
He accused me of being a paedophile. Is that a good thing?
It's over. No, it is over, and it was clarified that no, that is not the case, right? And that was the same thing that was accused to him.
Who clarified it? Because what Nathan Oakley did was he banned me, so I can't talk about it. I got banned from every Discord. So no one gets to hear.
That shit is bad. That shit is terrible. Okay.
Right? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why he did that? Because there's an argument in the chat. A literal argument.
Not listening.
That's the argument that I put out that Nathan Oakley accused me of being a paedophile
Nathan
for.
Oakley didn't present anything more than you are presenting forward.
He did it because I have an argument that proves that the Earth is not measured flat.
You don't even have an empirical method to establish such qualitative claims.
Surveyors do it all the time. They measure an elevation change.
They will. Yeah, and that's what he pretty much did. He just proved Nathan correct. He put it out in this these flat Earth bungies and like it's maybe a flat bungie. I'm holding it. See, and it just ended up being flat the whole time. We have all these measurements.
An elevation change proves it's not flat.
That's what he does. He's hyper realistic. I mean, he does what he's hired to do. Nobody's saying Bev isn't wrong. It's very level. But you were saying that somehow Nathan Oakley, the extinguished gas, is somehow wrong, and it would just be like your complete fallacy of even comprehending what your boss did for you.
I'm trying to make.
It would
I'm
just be a complete failure on your part. It's
trying to make
pathetic.
sense of what
I
you're
feel sorry for you.
trying to make
Can I
sense of
just
what you're
say something
saying.
real quick?
Basically,
Yeah,
I
go ahead.
own you.
Weed is way better than alcohol.
You-
True.
What kind? What kind? What kind do you think is better? I think it's all good.
So
I
did
think it's
you
all
come
good.
in
That's
here
why
to
we're
defend
coming here.
Nathan Oakley and his ridiculous claims about
No, I
impossible
came here to
things?
defend myself on somebody's. Well, somebody said that there's a final experiment, which personally I find offensive. I find it. I mean, honestly, obviously I'm here. I find it very offensive. Let's put it at that. Somebody said that there is a final solution. And I want people to sort of like present their arguments. Like, what part of the World War II did you think was the best part? Which part was made for,
right?
the...
I mean, you have had a few beers. Is this normally the sort of thing that you do when you've had a few drinks?
I mean, probably. It's revolutionary sort of thinking. It's like, hey, what is the end conclusion?
I don't know.
What
Would you
does it
class
all
yourself
mean?
as an
What
average
does it all
flat
mean?
earther, right? Would you?
Yeah, well, Sands knows the truth, and that the Earth is measured flat, and that would be a true state.
But you don't actually have a method for it, since any measurement would be a
What do you
measurement of
mean?
it being
I actually
not
do have a method.
flat.
What do you mean not flat? No, I would use the
Elevation
sands.
change. Elevation
I would
change
use
proves
the
it's not
sand.
flat.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking? He like, here is Bev. He posted it. I used the sand level. What are you talking? There's some sands that's not level.
That's
to you all
that's
of
a
sudden?
level. That's the level. That's
Oh,
not
wow.
Earth.
To there's all of a sudden it's not level.
No, the
It
level
right?
is
It's
level,
Is level.
right?
Yeah.
But it's not
level,
the
isn't
Earth,
it?
you dickhead.
It's the Earth. It's the Earth level. Yeah. We use the
The
sand.
level isn't the Earth.
Yeah, we actually use the sands of time to measure flat Earth. Yes, we actually do that every day.
Yeah,
You're doing it right
you're
now.
assigning the
lost.
times right. You're just mad.
You already did it. You already did it, Bev.
I already did what?
Measured the sands of time.
No, I didn't.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
You don't have a watch. You're just like, I
I
don't
don't have a
I
watch.
don't look
you're
at
right.
watches,
Yes,
and I don't look at
have
maps.
a watch.
I don't
If
have
that's
a
a true
calendar.
statement. Bev
You
does
don't have
not
a calendar?
have a watch.
You don't have a watch, Bev?
I don't have a
You don't
watch.
have a
Yes,
calendar or a watch? Are you serious?
absolutely serious.
Dude,
yes.
what kind of
Don't have
dude?
a watch.
Alright. I fuck with you, dude. That I feel like that's how
I don't
that's
think you're
my
capable
answer,
to
dude.
it.
That's my answer.
Definitely not got the mental acuity.
No,
at the
that's
minute.
my answer. That's my answer.
I don't even know where your brain's at.
Ask that.
I don't know. Bev, do you know where his brain's at?
I've not got a fucking clue.
There you go.
He sounds like a madman to me.
That sounds like a personal problem, doesn't it?
Like
No.
I'm pretty sure that it's not just alcohol that makes people like this. I think this
No,
is...
I'm pretty sure that it is just you just denying that somebody accepts reality. Like your best friend.
Reality of
like,
what?
I don't even see you. You are looking at your best friend in the face, and you're just like saying, "Fuck you." I find that
To who?
very amusing, Bev. Now, and
Who's
you
he
too,
looking in his best?
whoever the
Who's
fuck
his
you
best
think you are.
friend? Who's his best friend?
Whoever you want, dude. What do you want? What is
You
your
said
like?
it.
What is your best case scenario, dude? Just tell me what your best case scenario is right now. Do it.
No, you never answered the question.
Epcot Center, is that your best case scenario? Epcot, going to Epcot. That's it.
Where did
Dude,
that come from?
me and Bev are friends, and me and you are friends too. Like, I'm
You
not
think?
trying to talk shit on you, bro.
I don't have alcoholic friends.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Okay, whatever. Whatever. Then, if you think you're better, like you're the sober king or whatever, like that's just a small sort of space that you
Well,
want to put for
I don't
yourself, like
drink, so
place for yourself.
I guess
Okay, like, well, maybe I had like one or two
sober is
drinks.
something
Like,
that
what
you
is
could call me.
now? I'm the worst person in the world. All of a sudden, Bev. It doesn't follow. The logic doesn't.
No,
follow.
you're not following. Like you don't have a
No, I
coherent
am
sentence, right? You're
I
all
am
over
following.
the place.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Bad.
that's not saying I'm not following.
Well, there's nothing
Means
to
you're all-
follow.
You're all over the place.
Level isn't anything to follow. That's your claim. Like, well, look, why would
What's my
anybody care
claim?
that level is a horizontal condition? It's a condition that everybody must concede to. Yeah, why would anybody give a shit? Yeah, I find that very intriguing. That's why I'm here. I'm talking with you about it.
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, I've been using your meme that you've had with the fans level all day, and I love it.
I don't know
Just so you know,
which
like,
meme
I know we haven't hung
with the
out in
sans
like a year
level.
or
I'm not
something.
aware of a meme with the sans level.
Yeah, the sans level. I mean, just like
Yeah, it's
if
the
you were
header
just
on my
lay
YouTube
out
channel. It's
a
not
level.
a fucking thing.
Yeah, like it was a troll. You were just trying to troll some people, and you called me in. That's why I was like saying, like, I was thinking that you would kind of like this sort of trolling or whatever.
Bev,
But
you
you're
called
not
him
even
in.
like liking it, dude. Like, sure, I'm just talking about this shit. It's funny. And you know, like a lot of us have been in this for a long time, and it's like, you know, no reason to hate anybody. It's like we're just still talking about the same shit as fucking before. So
Yeah, nobody's
like, we're all
talking
good.
about hate.
We're all good. Yeah, exactly. We're all good, right?
Well, you're the one that's bringing it up. I don't know.
No. I hope that it is. I was just talking on behalf of, you know, 10th man, but I don't mean to be doing such, so I was just, you know, maybe just be nice, you know? Maybe just see what I was doing, man. It's not difficult.
You know, the flat earthers are becoming more and more ridiculous, right? Maybe they might have to drink more, get some more courage to come and talk to people or whatever. But
you're being ridiculous, dude. Maybe you should just call your buddy 10th man, dude. Just call him. He's your friend, dude.
Call who?
Like, why are you being 10th
Bev,
man? Just call
buddy,
him, dude.
10th
You're being
man.
weird, bro.
No, they've. I'll tell you again. Nathan Oakley and 10th Man
Dude, you're being
and the
weird.
24/7 guys have made it sure that I'm banned. I cannot comment on all of those things, so I can't talk to those people. I would love to. I'd love to be able to ask 10th Man why he's lied to the flat earthers. It'd be great to be able to talk to QE and say, why did you give them a fallacious argument to push? And it'd be great to talk to Nathan Oakley and say, why are you pushing this bullshit on this group of people? They're vulnerable, obviously.
Oh no, this shit's fucked up, dude. We got Duffy coming here with the final fucking experiment and shit. Like, you're fucking fighting with Nathan Oakley and shit. This shit is fucking asinine. Like, come on. Like, let's come to fucking together on some fucking agreement. This shit is fucking stupid. Let's fucking say, hey, Duffy,
we're
you're
good.
not doing a...
I said to Duffy as well.
You're not doing a penetration.
We're
like,
good.
Fuck these fucking
We've
cons,
got...
bro.
We have our proofs in reality.
I bet you are, bro. I bet you're good with Duffy. I bet you're fucking good with Duffy, aren't you? You're fucking A-okay with Duffy, aren't you?
He had a
Fuck, dude.
conversation with
Yeah, I did have a conversation with him. Yeah.
You could
What,
too.
better than what fucking
Yeah, he's much easier to
Ed
talk
Awake
to than
Soul
Nathan
Awake.
Oakley, or 10th Man, or QE, or Adam Meakin, any of those people. Yeah,
Oh my
Will
God,
Duffy was definitely much easier to talk to than any of the FED
I bet he was. He was much
bullshit
more flaccid,
artists.
much easier to take, dude. Bev, what have you become, bro? Holy shit, dude! You are fucking garbage, dude. You're just like, oh, whatever kind of
I thought you said you guys
fuck-
were best friends a while ago.
I'm talking to him like mano y mano, best friend to best friend. Dude,
Now
he's
you're saying
acting
he's a-
like there's some sort of like preponderance of the globerism that's being put in a jello that then he's like taking jello shots.
Are you okay?
The final solution. Are you okay, Bev? The final solution?
No, I'm just making sure that
Holy
you're okay.
shit,
I don't
bro.
want to be, I don't want to
Holy
be
shit.
adding to a unstable mental state. Just making sure you're okay.
Dude, I don't think you could even add. Well, that's how it's go. It's his first embodiment, and here we
Did you hear
go.
me?
A little show.
Said that was a sick burn.
He does the little show. Hey, look at me. I'm the Bev. I have the Bev True Earth. Do you know what True L level is?
I don't have True
And then
Earth, you
people like
dickhead.
come into
That's not me.
sort of like
You're talking about Witsit.
that's sort of
In
his,
your
like,
drunken
he's selling-
stupor, you are
You think-
mistaking
okay,
me
So
with
Witsit
Witsit.
is selling. What is he? So Witsit is selling the True level.
I don't
Not
know.
Now
you.
you've changed it again.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
I'm
think,
not
I don't
changing
think you're right,
anything.
mate. I think that
Can we
you've got-
make it like one thing? Can we like agree on like what is the Witsit fishing line or whatever?
I don't know. You're the one that brought it up, and then you changed it to false equivocate with Bev. I don't know what's going
Oh my
on.
gosh, nobody's false equivocating. Like a level is a horizontal condition. Like there's like no amount of water. Like what you putting water on a frozen fist or whatever.
Yeah, that's something that happens in
And then we
reality.
just get
Like
gross,
keep it there.
like,
Keep yourself there
Yeah.
in reality
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Right? Now just because level is horizontal, that doesn't mean the Earth's flat.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
What,
Just
because
because level is
the
horizontal,
Earth isn't
that
flat?
does
It's
not
a
mean
reference for
the Earth
it's
is flat.
No, I say
I don't think I can
just
say it any
because
clearer than
level
that.
is horizontal is a reference to the Earth being flat. What are you talking about? I say the complete opposite.
Yeah,
This is where we
you're
have
the
a
one
big
that's
problem.
drinking and totally incoherent.
You're not. So all of a sudden you don't take up space? What are you fucking talking about, bro?
Well,
Like
I
I'm
would,
the
I
bad
would
guy.
say,
Like I
would say to
drank
support my
alcohol
case
one time.
that a
Bro, you're
level
being
being
weird.
a tool that establishes a horizontal plane
Uh-huh.
is the reference that we
Yeah, very
measure
easy.
from.
Yeah.
So we can measure elevation
It
changes
doesn't matter how
according
much
to that
alcohol you
horizontal.
drink.
Therefore, we
How much
know
alcohol you
that the
usually
Earth
drink?
is not flat.
How much alcohol did it take for you to come to this conclusion? Holy shit, bro. You're fucking deluded.
Have you ever heard
Yeah,
yourself
no.
while you're pissed?
Yeah. No, you're very
You know what you
delusional.
sound
You think
like.
you live in like a Japanese.
Do
Like
you think you
wish
get
you were in
embarrassed
Japan.
hearing yourself?
Well, no, in Paris
Pissed.
I would just be hanging out and taking skateboard runs and doing kickflips and stuff. Like it would be something I would do. Like you were just very upset. The truth is, like objectively,
Can you actually
like,
land
your
a
little
kickflip?
bullshit is garbage. Absolutely. You want to question me right now? You want me to film it right now? I would do it, but
Do it. Do
I
it.
don't need to.
Do
It's
it. You
just,
could be
it's
the
just,
next famous guy on YouTube.
it would be regardless because you would say it doesn't matter. Bev can't do it. You would acknowledge Bev could never kickflip a skateboard. You would acknowledge that. If you acknowledge, see, I will kickflip a skateboard right now.
Where
You
where
acknowledge
did this come
that Bev
from?
is a piece of shit and he doesn't know what level is. And of course, he couldn't kickflip because he doesn't even have a objective terminology to even describe kick or flip. He's a moron.
I'd say it's
It was kind of.
I would say it's objective that I would say it's a
Yeah, you people are garbage. You people
I would
are
say it's
fucking
objective that
garbage,
level is
scum,
horizontal.
Dude, it's hilarious. What if it was a globe? But what if it was a globe? You're garbage. I will do a kickflip right now. You really want me to, dude? Dude, I will, but
still go drink
that's
some
what's
water.
fucking on the line. That's what's fucking on the line, motherfucker. Put something on the line. Yeah, oh yeah, this guy's crazy. I put something on the line. You didn't put shit. You're a bitch. Fuck you. You're a faggot.
Where did this
Yo,
go?
Yeah,
Where'd it
fuck
come?
you,
Where did
dude.
this come from?
Dude, fuck you, dude. Dude, Bev is a flat earther. You
No,
are
I'm
a
not
flat earther.
earther.
What
No.
part don't you comprehend,
No,
stupid
you're
fuck?
the flat earther, and you've been drinking too
Flat
much,
earther,
obviously.
Bev. No, you fucking demonstrated to me that the earth is flat. You're the fucking flat
I did
earther,
not.
Bev.
You misunderstood.
Dude, you're the fucking flat earther, Bev. I didn't want any fucking thing to do with this shit. You're a fucking flat earther, bitch. You're the fucking flat earther.
It only took you about 30
I'm
seconds
definitely
to realize
not a
how
flat
drunk
earther.
No, yeah. You are a flat earther, Bev. Fuck you.
Oh, hey, are you and Adam? The price of Adam? You guys are buddies, right?
Sounds like that. It does sound like Adam.
Yeah, I bet you wish. No, look at this flat earther. He's skirming.
No, man.
He's skirmishing.
He came in.
What
he
do
came in
you
here.
play, the flat earth
He came in
game or
here
some
and
shit?
he came in here and got mad
Bev.
at Bev too, like
Same
you are.
thing.
Like you're
Yeah.
flipping out, like getting like losing your shit.
Dude,
Like over.
well, fucking, that's badass.
I don't know why.
Dude. Hell yeah, dude.
Even
Fucking,
the
that's
weird
what
laugh
it's
as
about,
well.
Dude. Why don't you fucking take
Oh,
it, dude?
he learned that from
Why don't you
Nathan.
fucking come
Nathan's
with
got
it, bro?
Yeah.
Nathan's got the weird laugh. So he's got
Maniacal
that.
laugh.
There it is. You did it just now.
Yeah.
That's great.
Woo,
Just like
it's
Nathan.
maniacal fun.
Yeah,
That shit is fun.
it is.
I love it.
Being maniacal. There you
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Man. What do you got? Nothing? You got nothing, huh?
go. I don't have nothing.
Oh,
I don't have anything against that.
Oh. You ain't got shit. You're a little bitch. Fuck you. You weak as fuck. Fuck you, man. You're a fucking fag, dude.
Yeah, this sounds like the Flat Earth debate crew. I mean, did they
Yeah,
put
it
you up
is.
to this? Are you
Personified
recording this for
motherfucker.
them?
Personified motherfucker.
Some street
You don't
cred
know what
over at
time
the
it is?
FED crew.
Wait, the time? What time? What time is it?
Or are you? No, wait a minute. You're a 24/7
What kind of angle you
Flat
do?
Earth bitch,
What kind of
aren't you?
angle? What kind of angle you got? You got the angle, bro? Kind of angle you got? Is it 24/24? What kind of angle you got? The prison system, right? Prison system. You hold children and shit.
Sorry.
You got the prison system telling you what your
I
what your
don't have the
children are
prison
doing.
system.
Shit. Yeah, the prison system tells you what is your truth.
No.
You got your kids going to schools in these ghettos.
No,
you
you're
got
wrong
your kids
again.
going to schools in these ghettos.
No, you're wrong.
Fucking thinking retard fucking dumb shit. They can't even pass SATs in these fucking ghetto schools you got there, bitch. The fuck you talking about? Dude, you want to know what fucking time it is? Fucking flat earth time. Yeah, you
Are
want to
you
do
like
1
a
a.m.
gangster?
Yeah, he's
yeah.
super.
Teach your kids or whatever.
Putting his cape on.
Make sure
Get
they
that
know,
cape
dude.
on. Make sure
Hey,
it's
Sure.
look,
fluffed
Do
up.
that.
you don't
Start your
choose the
cape.
Do
thug.
that.
You
See,
don't
we
choose the thug
agree,
life.
Bev. We agree, Bev. Bev, we agree on every fucking single measure.
Doesn't sound like it.
No, we do. What do you mean it doesn't sound like it? What would you fucking
You just
know,
called him a
idiot?
faggot a while ago.
You're a fucking retard, dude. You wouldn't fucking
Yeah,
know.
now you're calling me a retard. Wow.
Mm.
Amazing.
Well, you're calling me that shit too, so I'm a little fucking...
I didn't call you anything.
All right. Well, I'm glad you didn't. Well, then I apologize then. Is that what you want to hear? You want to hear that?
I want to hear why you would agree with everything Bev says, but you're calling him a faggot like 5 minutes ago.
Because he's a fucking liar.
Because he's pissed.
Wait.
Because
So,
Because
okay,
the
yeah.
sands level tells the fucking truth. Bev
But you
says
said you
something
just said he was a
is
liar.
opposite of that.
You just said he was a
No,
liar.
okay, well let's prove
Just
it. Maybe
like
I'm
Adam,
wrong.
isn't he?
Bev,
This could be
Bev,
Adam. Is that
does
you,
the
Adam?
sands
Do you
truth
have like a
level
split
tell a
personality,
lie?
Adam? You know, like you have a couple of different characters.
Does it tell the truth, Bev? Does the sands level tell the truth? Let's see what he says. Is it the truth? I see, because what I come to find is that mostly nobody's really thinking anybody's wrong.
Say it again.
Mostly nobody's wrong,
Well,
right?
thought you said
So
something
you
different.
won't ever find the fact that somebody is saying that level is a downward projection that causes an obstruction of the horizon, right? You will know. Nobody will ever say something here as goofy as that. But that's actually you will find every time that is what they're saying. Isn't that funny? I find it funny that Bev is trying to be here like resilient against this, like, oh, here's the shit. Like,
I'm just telling the truth, mate.
the level...
The Earth is not flat.
Sands? No, what you're saying is...
No, what
sands,
I'm saying is definitely
aluminum
the Earth is definitely not flat.
No, you are promoting sands levels, and they are true. Sands levels are true.
Yeah, it doesn't make the Earth flat, mate.
I've
I've been
been
saying that all along.
Any sand level true.
You've got
You've
got a break in your logic. Your reasoning portion
where's the break?
is broken.
Where's the break? I'm into
Because
the
you're
break.
making
This is why
a
I've been
leap
trying to figure
from
out
a
where the break
level
is.
being a tool to the Earth being flat.
Yeah.
That's where
What are
your
you
problem
talking?
is.
Level is a tool reference to the flat Earth. What are you talking
No,
about?
it's not. It's just
No.
a tool in
Level
reality.
is parallel to the plane of the horizon. What are you talking about?
Yeah, all horizontals are parallel to the plane of the
Yeah.
horizon, yes.
There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
But that doesn't make the Earth flat either.
How are you saying the antithesis? Are you kidding me? No, that necessitates that the Earth is flat.
No,
and
it
can
doesn't.
never be
That's where
something different.
You've
Okay, well,
made
how
a logical leap, right, of
give me-
faith
okay, if I'm
based around a
give me
bias
the example.
and a model. We call
Well,
it
you
model
have all the
affliction.
powers to you. Okay, Bev, you have all the powers to you.
Yeah.
Make it so that
You can't
the
make it so
demon
that the Earth's
redhead
flat.
globe-
The Earth's not flat.
Yeah, make it so the demon redhead flat globe is true. Do it for me right now.
The real globe.
Bro,
Yeah,
just fucking do it. Yeah,
the real
dude,
globe.
just do it. Give me the geometry. Yeah, lay it on me.
Okay.
Lay it on me.
All
Flat.
proofs
You're not
within
doing it. You're proving the
reality
flat Earth.
will help
You're proving the flat Earth again. You can't even
the
do it.
real globe. Now, do you think the real
Yeah.
globe is flat?
No,
No.
it's
So you don't
well
think the
away
real
from
globe's flat? Like, we don't think the real globe's flat either. It's definitely not flat because it can be measured. We know how to measure it.
What do you mean it can be measured? No, it would be you go through it, like, let's do, like, we're doing CPR. It wouldn't be like, oh, like, we did come to the conclusion that there is some flat Earth. It would be like, no, you did some fucking bullshit and didn't apply to anything that has to do with the fucking flat Earth or globe Earth. And your whole shit, at the end of the day, did result in an up, down, in, and out that proved the Earth's flat.
No, the Earth isn't flat, mate.
You proved the Earth's flat.
No, there's
like,
no
oh
proof
my
that
gosh.
the Earth's flat because
Like,
the Earth is
anytime
not flat.
somebody, like,
In fact, there's arguments that state that the Earth is not flat.
You're crazy, man.
You'd have to
You
go
are
against
silly.
those arguments first. I suggest that being your first port of call.
All right. No, I get you. Okay. I get you. It's sort of, it goes in, it's just like a nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm
Try
just a nowhere
falsifying.
man going in
Try
nowhere.
falsifying the argument that has the conclusion
Well,
the
we
Earth
do
is
that.
not
No,
flat.
that's what I'm about to say to you.
First.
Oh my God.
Do that first.
Well, I was saying we actually already do that. Like, you're
Hey,
talking all this
hey, into
nonsense.
the break. Hey, real quick, can I ask you a question? And I don't mean to be rude. Are you Matthias or Matthias also?
I
Or you-
am
or the-
probably his cousin. Like, probably legitimately, I am his cousin. You know what I mean?
Well, I know
But
y'all
no.
just sound
Whatever
similar. It just
question
sounds
you're
similar.
asking, no. But, like, probably. Undertone, you know what I mean?
All right, that's all. Just curious.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like, what a fucking hilarious joke, like, Bev is having. It's like, we're just all having the same fucking communal conversation. Like,
I think I should put this out, as a video.
Put it
I
out,
haven't been
put it
putting
out.
many videos
dude,
out,
I
but
put.
I think it's definitely
Dude,
worth
you
you
found
be
me,
able to hear what you sound like.
Well,
But
good.
you sound a lot
No,
like
that's
Adam.
good.
You
Great
should
for me.
listen to the one
No,
with
but
Adam.
you put the like with the level, with the sands level, and it's like it's the truth. And that's what I keep telling people is that like we're talking about the truth. Like it's something like synonymous with like evenness and like level. And then they would say something antithesis to that. And it's like, well, that's interesting. Could you give me an experience or some point in time where we could have something that means both the antithesis and the, synonym of it? And it's like, it's level. We're talking about level. Like, I'm talking about, like, building a pool. I'm in my backyard. And my best friend's a Glober, and he's like, can't do it. Can't do it. We love the Globe. And it's just like, fuck you, and then fuck that bitch up, and then we fucking build a pool.
You
surfing
can't
down this.
make
You know,
a pool in your back garden. You sure?
that's what we fucking do, bro.
I don't know which workman
today
you're
and
talking.
tomorrow.
I'd say go to
and I hope
a respectable
tomorrow
company,
for
not
you.
just sort of your mate next door. You may not
Well, you
have
are the
the
precise measuring
qualifications
device,
to
and
do
I hope
that
that's
sort of shit.
a measurement that I hope you take to heart. You know, all it is, man. I'm not hating on you. No one's hating on you.
No, you're here defending
We're good
Nathan
friends,
Oakley and
bro.
his ridiculous claims.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're good friends, bro. Like, the fuck are you being all weird and shit about for, dude? Fucking calm down.
Yeah.
Some would say
Yeah,
you guys are
dude,
best friends.
Yeah, I
Put
think
some fucking bands
quite obviously
on. Play some
deluded, right?
Jinkas. You're
Do you
cool.
call Nathan Oakley a faggot too?
If he was, then he isn't.
If
You
he
know?
wants,
Maybe that's some
does he ask
condition
for
for
that?
you, bro. Maybe that's a condition for you. It's not a condition for him.
Does he ask for you to call
It's
him?
not
that?
my problem, bro. I don't give a fucking shit. Fuck
Nathan
you.
Oakley has
Fucking
specifically
taking
made it
time
so
it
he
is.
never has to field
Okay,
any
what time
questions
is it?
from us. Cause,
Yeah, what time is it?
Because he's more of a
Tell him,
bitch than
ask
you
him
are.
what time it is. Ask him what time it is.
I can't.
Ask him what time it
He's
is.
banned me.
Oh, you can't. Oh, goodness. Well, you can't tell
But
that you don't know
I
what
could be
time
able
it
to.
is
Yeah,
to
I'll be able to
yourself.
tell what time it is on my own. I don't need to
Like,
ask
yeah,
him
you
that.
know what time it is. Bev, you almost were like, no, Bev. Like, he told me I can't know what time it is. And you're like, you almost just succumbed to Nathan. That
No,
was
I said I
hilarious.
can't ask Nathan what time it
You were
is.
almost like, well, I can't succumb to Nathan. I think that he's being trumpet. See, you need to leave.
I'm definitely going to put this out just so you can hear
That
yourself.
shit was weak as fuck, bruh. Fucking, what's his name?
Who put you up to this?
Bean and Toast, dude.
Who put you up to this?
Mr. Bean.
Brown liquor.
Mr. Bean! How dare you?
Mr. Beast.
Bean.
Bean.
Who's that?
He was a hit in 1990s TV.
Cartoon character, Rowan Atkinson.
See?
Was it?
He's a good
Was
guy.
it? Was it a
He
cartoon,
wasn't a bad
Mr.
guy.
Bean, or
These
was it
guys are
Rowan
trying to
Atkinson?
Make me the bad guy.
Who's talking to you at the
know.
minute?
Well, I'm trying to make a script so that we could, have a good movie. Like, I'm trying to come out with a good movie. Like, I'm trying to write the script or whatever. So he's not, on board as of yet right now. But that would be, really bad if you, poo-pooed that because that's ultimately the goal. For the final experiment. The germs. Or whatever, right? I'm doing this shit.
Don't know. You'll have to.
Wow.
You'll have to think back when you actually do get to watch this. What sort of sense you make of,
Dude, I
of any
realize
of these conversations that you're having with people?
Yeah, it's like I'm having conversations with 15 of you, but none of you are there.
Right.
Don't watch it while you're drunk either, though.
Is this
It's wild.
24/7? Is this what you normally talk like? Is it that where you hang out normally?
No, I'm here on special.
Yeah, but where do you normally hang out? Where's where are your friends at?
Well, this is my special. So I will go there to Nathan Oakley Loves Me. What is the other ones? What's the guy? He has the backyard pavilion set up. He does sort of, I don't know, whatever. I mean, he might not even want me
Dude,
calling
perfect.
him out. I'm like one of his admins or whatever. Bob doing his watching the stars on his deck or whatever. And we have a good time. We talk there, I'm just joking around, and he sort of appreciates it, at that time. But I don't think Bev really does. So, and that's what's sad. It's like here we have actually Bob doing something, and then Bev is upset.
Bob's
Weird.
the logic guy.
Yeah, why are you being upset? When Bob is just doing his goofy shit, no one should even give a fuck. It's just okay, fucking weirdo Bob or whatever, doing what he's in his little tank or whatever. But you're holy shit, he's in the middle of the sphere and he's projecting angles out. Dude, you fucking cope on him so hard. It's fucking weird, bro. I'm just being real
that might
to you.
be in your head.
Dude, you need to come on to Nathan Oakley, and you need to tell Nathan Oakley is hey,
he's banned us.
there's no.
He's banned us. He's
that's
scared
what you
of
say,
me
there's no
saying
more.
anything to him.
Fuck Fuck no, that's a lie. You're lying right now, dude. You
No,
are you are saying
he's
a
shit
lie right
scared
now.
of
Because
me
I
asking
just
him a
talked to
question and
Nathan
him
Oakley
looking like
today,
a dickhead.
and he told me it was perfectly okay. You're completely lying to me. Because I was like, why? What? It's like, because people keep bringing you guys up as there's some sort of animosity. And no, it's like, there's no animosity. It's just this ego from both of you. And, it's just, and we already dissolved it. It dissolved. And, but you now to say, oh, that doesn't exist. What are you going to do? Like Nathan Oakley, he's going to stand there.
Nathan's upset that we've got a proof that the Earth is not flat.
You're gonna do that shit too? You're gonna do that shit too? So, like, what
So
is
what
the
he's
point
done
for
is
you
he's
guys?
banned
We don't
us,
need
so
you.
we can't
We don't need you. We don't
show
need, I don't
anybody
need
that.
you. Hey, guess what? Maybe I don't need you. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe I don't.
I would
give
say
a
that, yeah,
fuck
definitely. You
about
don't need us.
and
at
I
all.
don't think that you have anything to offer. What
At least
about
not for a
that? Oh
conversation.
my god! Oh,
He's got that handled on his own. I think.
I think so.
You don't have anything to offer, dude. Oh my god,
Are
dude.
you all right? Are you okay?
I don't know. What time do you think it is? I think you have to owe Nathan Oakley a lot. Actually, is what I would say. What time I would say. Come on. What do you got? Can you do better than what you've been doing? Because it's been shit. Garbage. I guess not. All right.
I just want to make sure that you're all right. He seems to be affecting
Well,
you.
I'm good, bro. We're good, right? Like, but we're good,
Yeah.
aren't we? Yeah.
Now,
There we go.
the acceptance of the contradiction. Do you think that's what's making you like this, or do you think it's the alcohol?
Wait, you
or does
think
that
that
lead to the alcohol?
No, wait. Do you think that I accept the contradiction somewhere?
Yeah,
Please present it.
Right.
Okay.
The Earth is not flat, but you want to still imagine that it is. That's a contradiction, direct contradiction. Like most people in reality can see that the Earth is not actually flat.
You put Lego blocks on a Lego sheet, so therefore the Legos aren't Legos. Your claim is incoherent and retarded.
No, I think that was you
Shut the
that
fuck
just
up.
did
You're
that.
fucking dumb as fuck, dude. That shit was fucking literally
The
ended in
Legos
over
aren't
in 1
flat to
second.
start off with, are they?
Your whole... Oh, really?
Yeah, the Legos aren't flat.
Legos aren't flat.
Yeah.
Legos...
Yeah, that's a statement that I can say quite
Legos
happily.
aren't flat. The Legos aren't flat?
Yeah, the Legos aren't flat.
What do you mean? So I have a Lego plate that's not flat?
Yeah, I would say you have
get
a
a
Lego
Lego
plate, and it is not
I put
flat.
a Lego castle. I put a Lego castle on the Lego plate. What are you talking about? The Lego plate castle?
Well,
is
that's not flat either, is it?
flat. Oh, wow. Wow. It's news to me. Hold on. Now you're saying that a castle built flat isn't flat. Okay. Well, can you please explain a little bit more? What do you mean Lego plates aren't flat? What do you mean?
I mean,
You
exactly.
sound like a retarded dumb fuck.
Yeah, I think
do you
you've
mean?
got a really weird understanding of
Oh,
flat.
yeah?
Can you please define
yeah.
flat for
No,
us?
no.
Just so we're
No,
on a
I'm
common
saying,
understanding,
can you point out
we can
how
come
the
to terms.
Lego?
What is your
plate?
understanding of flat?
Point out the Lego plate. It's flat. It's flat, right?
It's got loads of
would it
little
not be flat?
knobbly bits
I mean,
on
maybe,
it, hasn't it?
Maybe I'm wrong. Is
That
the
you
Lego
can fit
plate
the bricks onto.
Is it upside down? Is it upside down? Is the Lego plate upside down bed? Is it?
I haven't got a clue.
Okay, the Lego.
It's in your
I
imagination.
have a horizontal cube to the Lego plate. Is that upside down? What would you conceive of that upside down, and would it make a difference? Answer the question.
I didn't quite grasp the question. Go on, give us it to
I
us
bet
again.
you didn't.
Can we have
I bet
an understanding of what you think flat is first?
Yeah, that's an aspect. Even.
Visual
an aspect
surface
of evenness.
condition. I'll give you mine. Right, it's a
visual
surface condition.
of evenness. Of evenness.
Yes.
Of evenness.
Okay.
Boom.
All right.
I think. See, now we're doing teamwork. Now we're working together, dude.
Okay. So the little lumpy bits on a Lego brick mean it's not flat, right?
Well, that would be flat. A flat condition, wouldn't it? The orientation
the bit that's
would be
not
flat.
flat.
What are you saying? The orientation greater, like if we were talking greater than 300 cubits, then it would maybe be curved.
A visual surface condition. With a Lego plate, you can see the little lumpy bits with Lego wrote on
I
them.
agree with you 100%. Always with that.
Not flat then.
You know that. You know
Okay.
I always agree with you on that.
Okay. So we're agreed, not flat. Now, you don't want to call that flat, do you? Because if you were to, that would be your contradiction.
That would be fine. No, I would. That would be fine. Lego plate, fine. Lego plate's fine. Yeah, perfect.
Right, well,
Perfect,
there you go.
perfect
There's your contradiction shown to you.
Perfect language.
This is normally when brains sort of fry out a bit now, right? Because that's the contradiction that you have to accept.
What is the contradiction I have to accept? That the fact that there's somehow some sort of demon knowledge out there making humans real or something? What are you talking about?
That you know is not flat has to be called flat. That's a direct contradiction.
I bet it is. It's hilarious. Dude, the Goobers are hilarious. Like, you're like, you watch, that whole show, about the, zombies?
I don't watch telly.
You're sort of Negan's protege. I wouldn't say that you're Negan. I would say I'm Negan. I would say that you're the protege. You're close second.
Like I say, I don't watch telly.
I bet you love that, don't you? You love it. It's okay. Hey, we're having a good time. Having a good conversation.
You do sound like Adam, you know.
Well, you know, he may be my father. Maybe you're my father. What is the big deal? What kind of difference would that make? I don't think it would make much of a difference, just to be honest. But Adam, I think you would. It's just sort of different. Everybody has to live with it, don't they?
Yeah, there's no way you could be Adam, because Adam is a crazy flat earther that takes medication for his mental disorder.
Yeah, Adam's a good dude,
yeah.
and so it's just absurd. Like you've even like, he's
crazy.
Okay, whatever, dude. No, you're being crazy, bro. Like whatever, dude. You guys are disgusting. Yeah, just fucking. Why don't you take care of yourself? You know, like do better for yourself. You're so worried about like what Adam's doing, how cool he is. He's fucking cool, dude. Like, or even they're way cooler than you. Yeah, like everybody's way better than you. So it's like, oh, like we're so mad. Like how cool the flat earthers are. we think that we rode the magic school bus one day. Like,
Yeah,
just
Adam
weird.
does little
You
silly
didn't
voices
even know
like
what
that.
like
You don't
school
remember
bus
that?
size is. Like, yeah, no, I remember that, Bev. No, I do remember that. I'm sorry for you, bro. I'm sorry that you had to live with that. Actually, you as a British, you didn't even know about the ad hominem of riding the short bus. Like, that's something UK people should never know about, right? Did you have like where you had like wheelchair people riding the short bus?
I don't know.
Like you did,
I walked to school.
but people would say
Always
people
lived
would
quite
put that on
close
me.
enough to walk.
Yeah, see, I was a very good person. I'm a good person in my life, and I have a reason to be a good
I'm
person.
flat out. I'm flat out. Had to go
And
to
see, I
bed.
find
I
that
would have
very
lost my
Thanks
shit.
interesting
for
about the
sharing that.
Gloober, how there's nothing for them in their life, and all you have is being a good person, and all they have is being. What do you think wins? Come on, Bev. You're my bro.
I choose not to judge others.
We win, Bev. We always win, Bev. We got this shit. We do.
So, do you agree with Nathan that globe Earth versus flat Earth is a false dichotomy?
That's hilarious.
I don't think he meant it as a joke when he said it.
No, I think it is a false dichotomy that you would even like consider it. It's like, oh hi, oh you're looking at an apple in a tree, and I just think it's a disgrace to God that you would ever be like gravity after that. Like, I just think it is demonic, and we could like go into the depths of that rabbit hole.
You don't know what a false dichotomy, just like Nathan Oakley doesn't know what a false dichotomy
obviously
is, right?
I do. Obviously I do. No, I'm more than just a false dichotomy. I'm moving past it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you do agree with Nathan that globe versus flat
is
a false dichotomy.
Let's get into some good shit. Like, instead of this old shit where it's like, oh,
It's not
well,
old.
like, I'm mad that
He only did this the other day.
I'm mad that the
Nathan Oakley
Twin
said
Towers
that
fell
the
down.
Earth was.
What is it?
No, he
The
said
Pentagon.
it's a false dichotomy.
The Pentagon. I am mad at the Pentagon shit. Like, like, yeah, the Yeti doesn't exist. 9/11 doesn't exist. All this shit doesn't exist, right?
Is this
like? Are you okay?
What happens whenever you point out to someone about the,
No, are
contradictions
you okay?
that they
Bev,
hold?
now you're all of a sudden
It's like a
acting like
cognitive
we weren't
dissonance
cool.
type thing.
Bev, I thought we were cool. Just like 5 minutes ago, we were cool, and now all of a sudden, like, I said something that was wrong, and like you're mad about it or something. Like, we were cool though, Bev. Like, why are you acting like it's strange? What are you doing, man?
I don't know what we were cool about, mate.
Yeah, we were cool about level being flat. Like, it's a level. It's a measured condition of flatness.
Is a tool for establishing a horizontal plane of reference.
Dude, why are you being weird, bro? You're being weird.
I don't think that's weird at all.
All right, well, this is flat. So just so you know, it's 1999. Shit, fucking flat, fuck, as it ever was.
Yeah, but there's other things that are flat that are not horizontal, right?
Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking dude, bad life.
We can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vertical can be flat too. And all of those slopes in between. So flat really is a better descriptor of a plane rather than an orientation, wouldn't you think?
It's a bevel.
No. No, a bevel is a different
That's the level. You'd say. So somebody at one point, they have a reference and they are making a level, right? And then somebody at another point, they're making a level.
Can they not already have a level?
Oh, shit. Did they make it or didn't they? They got a sans level. You got to admit, all the rich people got sans levels that tell them the truth about level, right? You got to admit, like all rich people got levels.
I don't have one. Are
you a broke bitch?
I have an auto level.
They're so dude. I will buy. I'm about to buy you a sans level because these are amazing. Because it says to you, sans level tells the truth. Tells the truth because synonymous with flat is true. It's beautiful. You need one in your house. It would be a magnificent thing. I mean, you don't need it per se, but it would be great. I won't send it to you. Hopefully you go buy one, and I'll go message somebody and try to muscle them a little bit so I can edgelord them into giving you a good price. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because we're good, dude. I talked to a bunch of weird people.
Because you seem
right,
to be
we talked to a bunch of things. Like,
is it getting late, or do you drink more?
We know what time it is.
Are you still drinking?
Time it is. Oh my God, you're still upset that somebody had a drink in their life.
No, I'm just wondering, are you still drinking?
No, I'm going to buy this for you. So you don't even worry about like you're drinking this or whatever. Like I know you're in the UK. I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send it to actually I can't even do it. I don't have anybody send it to.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy anything at the minute.
Well,
I wouldn't do anything. Like
I'm not trying to.
You're not in a fit state to do those.
Best to not make a lot of promises. You know what I mean? Until you're 100%.
If there's somebody there with you, get them to come and take your credit card off you and the keys.
Oh my God, as well. Bev, you have some serious problems, brother.
Just
you gotta prove the blob delusion to yourself. That's it, man. You don't have to blame it on me. I was trying to help you out.
Yeah, I don't really know who you are.
I bet you don't.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know anybody. Piece of shit.
You do. You sound like Adam.
I bet I do. I do.
Yeah, but that could just be.
He's just a delusional guy. He's doing some little.
You sound like you're mad.
Searching for some.
But I mean, it
weird.
could just
what
be
are you
that
trying
you're
to do?
You're
it's not even like.
You might get taught this
you're
sort
just like,
of stuff.
You're doing the arc. The arc. You're doing the dinosaur game. No, he's playing the dinosaur game. It's just weird. You're playing this dinosaur game. And that's why I was like, dude, if you were like, hey, I'm playing the fucking, whatever it is,
the what? The
dinosaur game. But you want to play the dinosaur game.
Yeah,
and
he's mentioning, he brought up art.
They want
so he's aware of art.
The dinosaur game, dude.
Yeah.
No, you guys want to play the dinosaur game. And I think it's weird as fuck. Like, you're like, I gotta mine the dinosaur ore and fucking... Like, the dinosaur game is fucking garbage, dude. Like, I can't even do it. I'm sorry. And it is, like... It isn't. You guys are my best friends. I don't know why you guys hate me so much. Why do you hate me so much? Can't you even do anything for yourself? That it?
I'm just wondering if you're all right. I get the feeling that we may be sort of taking advantage of somebody who's not in a fit state.
Wait, do you think that this could be like some hyper act like this could be like the new shit.
No, I think
Like me talking to
you're
you.
pissed and you're
Oh,
not
really?
actually aware of what you're saying.
Oh, wow. This is the new shit. Like, this is like some like Trump kind of shit with like Kamala Harris. Like, it's like a buzzard toy and you like plug it in from the back and then it like comes up from the front. Like, are you talking about some real shit? Or do you even know what the fuck you're talking about, you stupid fucking moron? I have no fucking comprehension of what's going on. Just so you know.
You don't half remind me of Adam, you know.
Just so you know. Just so you know. This is fucking good. This is like this shit is oh, I mean, what is it? What is it, man? What time is it? You gonna do some time measurement? Bev? What time do you think it is, Bev? Think it's something we've been telling you for a long time, Bev?
It's 25 to 2.
What angle? What's the angle, Bev? Is it on your watch?
I don't have a watch.
You should do some, like, here's the new Lego. And here's the new, like, here's the new change of station at the station. That's what you should do. It should really be true. What a cuck you are. You filthy piece of shit. Garbage.
Are you alright?
Just so you know.
Somebody out there
No,
that, you know.
just so you know, Bev. Just so you know, Bev.
You do have friends to talk to,
You've
right?
already... No, thankfully for me, I'm not a fucking piece of shit garbage like you.
No,
like
but you do have friends that you can
country,
talk to, right?
Your whole country is done. It's done for. Your whole shit is fucking garbage. And everybody's just now figuring out what the
I think this might be Adam.
Yeah, it does sound like Adam,
Bev.
doesn't it?
It's very beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, Bev. It's a very beautiful thing, Bev. It's something very special. It really is. And for you to think it's not special, it's just for you to just say you're ignorant. You don't want to say anything. Nobody wants to say anything. Bunch of faggot cuck. Don't want to say anything. That's what it is. That's what time it is. You want to know what time it is? You know what time it is? Like it hasn't already happened?
I don't think he really needs any of us here.
Oh, yeah. It hasn't already happened, has it? It's already happened, hasn't it? Yeah, it's happened. It's happening currently. And this is the last bit of truth that even can be conveyed on his shit, because his shit is fucking, it's gone. Bev, guess what? You can't say that the truth is real. That you can't do that, Bev.
Did you just sing that?
The truth is real.
You
Is
did, you
something
just sung that,
objectively true. The truth is
Don't break out into
objectively true.
song, man.
Bev, you think you better be stronger than what I'm pushing. I'm just nudging you a little bitch. You little bitch. I'm nudging you. You can't
Adam,
take what's
right?
coming. You can't take what's coming.
That is you, Adam, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different
You
character,
can't take what's happening.
Probably split personality. I don't know how many times you can split that fragile mind, but it does sound. You sound very similar.
Well, I mean, it's
Adam,
just your
his real
truth,
name.
bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like I'm Adam Fillet. Like, what are you so upset about? You fucking retard. Like the Earth is measured flat. Like, what is your problem, you stupid fucking idiot? What are you gonna do about it, you fucking dumbass?
Yeah, well, it's obvious that the Earth is measured
Yeah, well,
not
your fucking
flat.
shit is done, you stupid fuck. You have no idea. You, dude, it is Project Mayhem, bro.
Yeah, it's probably in your head.
Yeah, I wish.
I feel like you made that up.
Shit would be better, bro.
Or
Shit
maybe you
would be
saw it
way
in a movie.
better. Yeah, I wish. It would be way better.
I don't think he really needs this. He could do this. He could fight with you.
No, but he's
With
being
not even here,
super mad.
He could just
He's
make another
being
character.
super mad.
He might do that.
Oh
you know.
my
He might have
Yeah,
another
man.
character that imagines he
Yeah,
is
what do
me
you
at the
think
same
you are,
time.
Bev? You're like the level Wolverine and shit. You're like level. Oh,
No.
little water across your face, bitch. You're hilarious,
Are you
dude.
okay? Like, there is someone there
Bro,
that you can go to and
we're talking
get some
having a
help,
good time.
right?
Dude, why do you keep doing that? Like, are you
Because I'm
having a
concerned.
problem? We're having a conversation with each other. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, but you don't
I-
sound
I'm
stable.
concerned with you. Like, you're all of a sudden upset every time I like say a single word.
That's
You're like,
not upset.
oh, worried
That's
and
more
obsessed.
concern.
You're like obsessive,
And that's
dude.
worrying that
You're
you think
obsessive, and
that
you're like
it's
trying to suck my dick, and it's like,
upsetting.
go
It may be
fuck off,
upsetting
you
to you.
fucking faggot
That's
bitch.
my concern.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that? Just fuck off. Why don't you do that? Is that too much for you, Beth? Huh? All right, well, Bev, do you want to go into... Anyways, the reason I'm even coming in here, I was like, I'm going to come and back up Bev and call him into the Flat Earth politics.
I've been banned.
Well, let's go in. Let's go in.
I'm banned.
Well, let's go in.
Go on then.
I think...
Go on, I'll
Here,
follow
okay.
you to the room I'm
Yeah,
banned
that's
from.
what
I
I'm
can't go in
saying.
there.
Like, well, they're banned me. I tried. Let's see what they say.
Banned you as well.
Yeah, they banned me. Of course they banned.
For drinking.
Bro. No, I think this stuff is kind of terrible, and like they are. I don't even know if we're even gonna get in there. Hold on, I'm sending a couple things. Like, I'm asking. Like, I mean, people know that I'm in good faith.
Shut this bitch
like,
up and remove it.
Hey, super chat, super mustache, super.
and that is the most important thing. Like,
I might get
It's a good
that.
thing.
Should I put that on the soundboard?
yeah, put it on there because you have
Nathan
the
Oakley
best.
saying, shut this bitch up and remove him.
yeah. This shit's fucking bullshit.
Should we have a vote? Who wants to see that on the soundboard?
I think it sounds great. Sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
Adam,
it's funny shit.
Adam, what do you think? You think we should put it on there, Adam, or not? You decide. We'll let you pick.
It's some funny stuff, dude. It's some funny stuff. I mean, but put it in there with a little bit more angle. Like maybe your edgelordness is like too soft, and maybe you should put it in with a little bit more angles. Is my only critique, honestly, truthfully. Go on.
I think he was saying it to Booger. You know that
Well,
little
of course,
kid
that's
that
what I was saying.
they have.
Yes,
That listens
of course.
to all of the angry men shout at people. That's what Nathan
angry
Oakley
men.
was saying. He doesn't like people.
Yeah,
interrupting him.
like doing what is it? You're in I'm in a tangerine and shit or whatever.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about, mate.
Yeah, if you think you're in a tangerine,
I don't think nobody thinks they're in a tangerine. No.
Yeah, well, that's what they would have you believe is this tangerine bullshit of bullshit. Like, oh, here's the nature.
Are you okay?
And then they try
Is
to
there
make
somebody?
you
I
believe.
think you should be talking to somebody
okay?
better qualified than us, really. To be honest. I don't think you're very stable mentally, and I'm not too sure that talking to us over here is going to help you, because you seem to have an obsession and you can't keep a control on what your thoughts are going on.
Well, yeah, it's a kind of an obsession of like having a good time. Like what thing is real? It's like, I know you're having a bad time. Like you're trying to like fix like this dumbass that thinks he's gonna do some dumbass bullshit on some garbage that you have, and it's going to be a bad time for you, where I can be like, hey, actually, we're going to do some solid shit and fucking pretend like you fucking didn't know any of it happened and pay for it all. And this is how skateboarding happens. Like, I don't know what even your argument is just congruent with what I'm saying. You're just a fucking dumbass bitch along the way. Yeah, fuck you, dude. You're a fucking idiot, dude. If you want to know the truth. Bev, you're a bitch.
Yeah, I don't think you're mentally stable. I think it could have something to do with the alcohol, but I think there's something else underlying it all.
Bev, I'm just playing. Why are you're so mad? Bev is so upset. Oh, God, everybody feel bad for Bev. He feels so upset. He's so upset at what's happening to him now. He's a bitch.
Sounds like he's learned a lot from Nathan. That's
Wow, this is working out really good for you, Bev. Good job.
It's the flat Earth debate technique that he's been taught over there at Nathan Oakley's.
Yo, this is the best technique ever.
Yeah.
You guys are hilarious. All right, like kind of.
We're just impressed. That's all.
What kind of truth? We coming to doing some logic, working on some logic, huh?
And I don't think you have much logic.
Ooh,
I think that may be what your problem is.
Unless he's nicknamed his alcohol logic.
Yeah.
Maybe he might.
Logic. Look at this guy, Bev. He's got the good logic. Oh my god. You guys are hilarious. I love you guys. Just so you know.
Yeah, this is exactly what Adam was like.
I bet he was. Dude, call Adam. That would be hilarious if it was like Adam on Adam. If I'm like, hey Adam, your shit's bullshit.
Like, you gotta measure it level.
You and Adam should get together. I think you'd be
Like,
able
what
to
the
have a
fuck?
proper conversation. You two.
Call Brian, dude. Brian will put an end to this nonsense real quick. He'll be
I
like,
don't
"Hey,
know.
you
I
built
haven't
your
got a
shit
clue who Brian
fucking
is.
garbage. Your shit's fucking not level. It's shit." Call him for the level. Oh wait, what are they doing? They're doing the. Oh yeah, they swam through the shit river, where they did a bunch of shits before the Olympics. They just shut the shit river down because they did so many shits, and they're like, please stop doing so many shits. We can take only half as many shits as they did. And they're like long-term swimming, swallowing shits of water. Oh my god. Friends, Vici friends, this is the ultimate. It's over. It's over. My civil war. It's happening. It's happening. What do you think? How much do you think
Is there somebody there that you can talk
Yeah,
to
the
after
Civil
we
War.
finish
The
here?
Civil War, when they like
I think
hang,
the more people
are
that
like
show up in
hanging
here, the more
people
excited he
their
gets.
ornaments to a television. What do you think I'm gonna be doing? It's gonna be Christmas. Christmas is coming soon. Christmas is coming soon. Is Bev even ready? Bev is even ready. Like, oh my gosh. It's gonna be scary there, Bev. Just remain calm in your little shithole. Oh fucking shit. Fucking dumb fuck. Bev is just gonna be one of these pieces of shit that's just like in the box. Like, oh, the box collapsed. Oh well. Motherfucker didn't even have a chance. He was on the wrong building. What's he gonna do about it now? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't he wasn't chosen. He wasn't the one chosen. Yeah.
How many beers have you actually had?
Oh wow! Oh, I wish it was so many beers that made it okay for the fucking
Is it spirits?
turmoil that
It's
is
got to be
your
spirits that
upcoming
you
life.
don't get like that off beers.
Yeah.
Do you?
Oh yeah. Oh man, he had a lot of beers, and he said
Is
that
it
my
whiskey,
life is
bourbon?
gonna be tumultuous, and he was very correct and true. That's what you gotta say, Bev. Thank you. Like, this is it. This is what I've been doing. Comes to this. It comes to this. Well, how much? What do you think a money value is at this point? What do you think it is? Like, why do you think I am here right now, Bev? You don't think it's anything personal to you?
Was that you
You think
slapping
it's
the
something
table,
that
or
was
was that you slapping
karma?
yourself?
Yeah, it's a karma. It's a karma that came to represent you and yourself. The karma. I am glad that you are comprehending what time it is. And that's the only thing it actually is. Is that so you know what time it is here in America? Yeah, your shit is so far fucking gone, bro. It's fucking nothing. There's nothing you can do, Bev. It's fucking sad. There's nothing you can do, and the best that you can do is hope that I vote for Trump. That's what's happening right now, Bev. The best that you can hope for is nothing. Remember that, Bev. That's what time it is. Do you know what time it is?
I don't know.
Kind of gravity.
Is
Do you
it
know
your-
the
is it your
gravity of
bedtime?
Do you know the gravity of the situation right now, Bev? I don't think you do. I don't
haven't
think you
got a
have
clue,
any
no.
comprehension of what fucking time it is, Bev.
Yeah, you'll have to.
You have
let us
no
know.
clue what fucking time it is.
Go on then, give us a clue.
I told you. It's over. What are you talking about? You want me to give you a clue? Bev, that's your job. Give us a clue. Come on. Come on, brother.
Well, I know it's 5 to 2 now.
I bet you do. Weak fucking bitch. Weak fucking bitch. You don't know what fucking time it is.
Well, I only know that it's 5 to 2 here.
Dude, you better fucking get some gall. Like, you're a fucking bitch, dude. Like,
What, for knowing the time?
Like, no. What fellatio? No, bro. Like, there's fucking some real shit happening.
You all right? I mean, that was.
No, I don't think you are all right.
Mouth,
I'm letting you know what fucking time it is. Do you know what fucking time it is?
It's not
Because they're trying to take
time,
you They're trying to take you dumb cuck fucking pieces of shit, and they're fucking putting you into sausages. That's what they're doing to you, fucking pieces of shit. You don't give a shit. You don't
thinking
know
about
what the fuck is
fellatio
happening
again.
to you. You fucking scumbag. You are fucking a detestable scumbag. You're a liar. You're a gaslighter. You are scum. You know, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Do you have somebody there that you can sort of?
Yeah, are they really
do you have
doing
like a
something
counselor or
you?
something?
Why are
You know, like
you
when
even
you have these
allowed?
mental breaks, is there some number you can call?
What
Or
if
do
I
they
said
just
that
like sort of
maybe
leave you? Is that why you're in the flat
no.
Earth bit? They say go and hang out with the flat Earthers. You'd be right. You'd be like normal. You can pretend you're one of them.
Okay. Yeah, I have a Christian method. Okay, I have a truth of a projectile that I throw up and I catch. Like, I have this projectile. Is that okay with you? It makes me really fucking angry because I gotta tell you,
Like Bruce Banner.
I gotta tell you that the bad guys won World War II. And I have to really fucking wonder about what kind of person you are, Bev. You seem like the type that would really like to put a little hat on and have a pretend party. That's what you seem like, Bev. Do I seem like that, Bev? I don't seem like that, do I?
Hats.
Do I seem like that, Bev? Do I seem like that?
Seem like what?
Where I like to have a pretend party.
Yeah, I think you are possibly that mad. Yeah, I think you probably could.
I think
have
it's possible that you are mad.
And stuff, and have people sat
the
there at the side of you
is
as
something very objective,
probably have
and
all
that you
sorts
are
of weird
delusional.
shit.
You are very delusional, and the truth is very objective, and you've been proven false. And like you sort of lost kind of this like demonic imagery. It's kind of scary, Bev. Actually, to tell you the truth, it's over for you. That's why, you in the UK, just stop. You can't even talk to us about like this shit. Just be like, yeah, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. That's all you got to do from now on. And we get it. We get your eye blinks. And Nathan Oakley too. Like, just stop. Like, we get your eye blinks. Because you faggot retards in fucking dumbass London town are fucking screwed. You are garbage. it's to the banks. The banks will fucking put it right inside of you, and you owe everything to the bank. I mean, there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Fucking do. It's over. It's fucking over, dude. The most I can do is what I've already done. I'm not using a Bank of America bank. I am using a small bank, and like, there's nothing I can fucking do, bro. Like, you made your fucking bed. You guys are fucking scumbag. Fuck you, Bev. You're a piece of shit. You know what's happening. I'm mad at you, dude. I am mad at you, Bev. Like, you fucking fucked this shit up, dude. You fucked it up.
No, I think it's just you that's mad.
Dude, no.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It's more like-
Oh, yeah. It's just me, Bev.
Yeah.
You, dude, you fucked this shit up.
Well,
Or at least be
not
like
just
with
you,
me and
but
be
in
like,
this
yeah, you just
conversation,
fucked up.
yeah,
Don't
it's
fucking
definitely
blame
you.
it on me, you fucking bitch.
Fucking mental.
Fuck you, dude. You're a bitch. It's fucking your fault, and you're fucking trying to blame me. You're a fucking fag, dude. Your fucking whole fag bullshit. Like, oh, like, well, like, we'll just keep buying it. Fuck you, dude. Dude, the shit's fucking out in the open. It's fucking Everman shit. It's not even anything new, dude.
Yeah, even your guru says he knows it's a false dichotomy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if you want to think that, you idiot.
Yeah, I've got him saying it. I clipped it. Put it in the chat earlier.
Dude,
listen to it again. Do you want me to put it in there? I'll put it in there again, just so you can hear Nathan Oakley telling you it's a false dichotomy.
You are
means that he's been lying to you, right? It's either that or he doesn't understand what fucking a false dichotomy is. I don't know which one you'd have to go with.
People, you had a friendship with Riley. You had a friendship with QE, and you had a friend. Riley
was Flat Earth Society, and we knew it from the start.
No, you had these friendships, and then you're just
no, it's not a friendship.
You started freaking out.
You misunderstand what a friendship is.
You are a fucking
we
idiot,
knew
Bev.
he was Flat Earth Society, and we knew he was working the head.
Fucking time it is.
He's called you his friend several times since he's been here, and clearly this is a definition.
Have a look in the chat there. You can have a listen to it at your ease. Take it for yourself. Copy it. You know, just so you know that Nathan Oakley's told you he's a lying shit.
Take a look around.
He either doesn't know what logic is and a false dichotomy,
or
he knows that the Earth's not flat.
Nathan.
Yeah, he's tried to tell you that it is. So,
Brian, refracted.
I told you I don't know who Brian is. Which Brian are you talking about?
Arwen, we're like into the break. We're all looking out for you, dude. You're like really tripping out and acting crazy, and you need to calm down, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do that.
Have you been with those guys talking about me?
I've been talking about you want to talk about Duffy? That's what we were talking about. You had an interview with Duffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, your interview with Duffy.
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
Do I want to talk about my chat with Duffy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you've been talking about it, yeah, go on.
What have we been talking about?
What do you want to talk about?
What was your reason for even talking to Duffy?
I wanted to know exactly what was going on. And the same for when I talk to anybody in this arena, right? I say, and I've been saying for quite a long time, it's a false dichotomy. So I'm fascinated by the people that are within the false dichotomy. And I thought it was a bit strange that a pastor would be wanting to inject a false dichotomy within his faith-based system.
That's sort of like, I think why I was sort of rebuked? Oh, is somebody else talking?
I
Because I
was.
would say I was rebuked for a similar reason.
Have you talked to Will Duffy?
Just through speaking through, what's his name? The math, the flat Earth math guy.
Have
And so I
you
asked him what
talked to Will Duffy?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Actually
so the
talked to
flat
him.
Earth math. Yeah, so I had a specific question just for flat Earth math. And my question was, what was the core depth?
What was what?
See, like I don't think. Yeah, you don't get it.
I couldn't
He
hear what you
doesn't get
said.
it. No one
Didn't
get it.
get it.
Yeah, no one got it. But that was the question. It was like the core depth. So you're making your claim of a radius sort of observation of the sun being obstructed by a physical geometric shape. And so I thought it was kind of important that maybe a core depth was taken.
I think the idea of his thing is to take people to see the sun in the sky. I don't know why you
What a
asking
joke.
him for a core depth.
Well, Arwen is about to do a. Apparently, you just did a little interview with him, and you just did a terrible job. The best job that was done. Did you see the Awake Souls? Did you see Awake Souls interview with Duffy?
Oh, they're
Piece of shit.
the ones that say it's a false dichotomy as well, right?
Yeah, who gives a shit? What the fuck, garbage? No, they fucking stomped on Will Duffy, and it
Yeah,
was something
didn't
interesting to
need to
watch.
stomp on him.
I don't give a
The
shit
idea was to have a chat with him.
about it. Like that's just what time it is, right?
What to
Right?
have?
That's what time it is.
Yeah.
It's something level, right? Level time, measurable time and space. There's just something level completely every time. Never anything that's delusional, like a glob. Never that.
You sound like a drunk man rambling about some shit. It's incoherent, really.
It's like, oh, like you sound like a drunk man. It's never the drunk delusion that's ever presented to you. Like it's like you're just like, yeah, you're right. No, it's like everything you have to say to me is like, good job, and I love it. Thank you, Bev. And that's why I tell a lot of these people, like especially at the other one, I'm like, no, Bev is my good friend. Bev is a good friend.
I think that's one of your delusions. Like, I don't know you, mate.
I bet it is.
Do you do this a lot?
Oh no, if you don't know me.
No, I'm asking you. Do you do this a lot? Trying to associate your friends with YouTubers?
Well, wouldn't it have some sort of measurable consequence, wouldn't it? Right? So we just like, it would just be like, oh, cool. Like, I could have some little art and 15 weeks of having this obscureness. Like, you wouldn't even. I could charge people to be here to even ask sort of questions right now. I could do that, and you would be none the wiser.
I still don't know what you're talking about, mate.
Yeah,
it's incoherent.
Like, you don't know. That's the key to the whole question. You have no clue. You post your little things that are like, oh yeah, here's the truth, but you don't know what it actually means to stand on what time it is. Bev, you have no clue what it is to stand on time. We can talk about it. Get people like Embo and like let's build. Let's talk about time. Oh, I'm sorry. We're already talking.
I hope there's somebody there for you. Have you got some family around?
Yeah, I bet there is. I bet there is, Dad.
I hope so.
Hopefully that's good for you. Hopefully that's good for you. Because it's good. It's good for you. It's coming for you, Bev. You can't escape. Can't escape it. It's already been true. You just want to be true a few more times. Yay, we have we're riding rest on the horsepower and put the horsepower.
You know, if mad people agree with you that the Earth's flat, do you think that sort of reinforces your belief that not flat is flat? Does it,
That reinforces your belief that there's only a delusion that describes something that isn't real, that you would imagine to encompass your objective reality. It would be patheticism, is what we call that. We call that institutionalized.
Yeah, but
Actually,
everyone can observe the Earth being
Bev,
not flat, can't they?
No, no one will do that. Only a fucking idiot. Like, are you a fucking garbage man? Like, no, you didn't do that
No.
today.
No,
You didn't do that yesterday. You're never gonna do that.
But I can observe the Earth being not flat, can't I? Like you can too, can't you? You must.
Oof, a must.
Yeah, and then from there, right, then you can learn to accept the contradiction.
There's no contradiction. That's the problem. The contradiction is in your mind.
No. If you can
No.
observe it being not flat,
Mm.
right, then for you to be able to call it flat, there's your contradiction.
No, for you to be able to call it flat wouldn't matter. I was like, oh wow, to call it flat. Oh wow, there's a little bit of water left on that.
I couldn't
Like
call it
no,
flat because I
you're just
know
a
it's
weak.
not flat.
You're just a weak beta. Like you didn't
I
have
would
anything to
know
call
that
for
would
it.
be
It
a
didn't call for
lie.
something.
Like Nathan
You're
Oakley.
weak.
I know it's a false dichotomy.
I bet. I know. I bet you think Nathan Oakley is so weak. You'll call for it all the time. It's a sort of weird sort of
Just pointing out that your guru, your head honcho of your little cult that you have, right? He knows it's a false dichotomy, or maybe he doesn't know what a false dichotomy is.
No,
but
it's
he
a
does say
weird
it's a
thing
false
that
dichotomy.
you put on him. It's a weird thing you put on him. He has nothing to do with it. And it's like you may come across like George or something, and they're like, "I will live and die for Nathan," and it's just like that's sort of just a joke. It's because you can't do anything against them. What are you just like? I just don't like this person named George, or Into the Break, or like it's just becomes these fundamentalist ideas that you just fail with. You can never do anything worthwhile. Like that's a problem with you as a demon. Like you are a demon, make no mistake. We're trying to like sort of
It's in like a
make
biblical
it
sense.
so that we're sort of agreeable, but I would say you as a Protestant person that has some sort of something to sell as a Protestant, I would say you are demonic.
You don't have to say person. Protestant is already insinuated as a person.
Yeah, I think you're a demon worshiper. And there's really nothing you can do about it.
Sorry, it's just a bit of Eric B.
Well, I hope nobody is into it.
You'd rather eat your food with on
demonology.
Discord.
Yeah, it's sort of this like hocus pocus sort of shit.
The medication. Make sure you take your medication.
No, as an American,
Yeah, you can't take it on
imagine
heavy
you're
stuff.
like in a Protestant, like a Christian religion, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like we just like converted this person to Christianity." Go on, tell me more. Tell me how it works. Sounds cool. Oh my shit, you stupid fucking retard. Oh wow, good for you. Hopefully it works out. Hey Bev, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, bro.
We're here
Well,
for you.
Glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. And we'll see.
It's been a while since you came round here. So the conversation that you had obviously troubled you, right? Otherwise you wouldn't have been round here.
Oh, it's been troubling me for a long time. Yeah, like a level. Like such simple things as like a horizontal condition. Nothing has been untrue.
So do you think you've sorted it? Have we resolved anything?
Yeah, we resolved that I was just being hyperbolic, and I'm sorry.
Well, that's how you started with hyperbolic, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It's my bad. I'm sorry. It's just like I'm so frustrated. Like everybody's like, "Oh, here's the shit that everybody was supposed to be buying into and supposed to save everybody," and it's just not. And it's frustrating. I think you get it, Bev. Or like maybe if you were here, we would have a fucking better time. Too. There's always that. It's like always like.
Yeah, it would be nice, but Nathan Oakley can't talk to people.
Yeah, I guess there's that too.
And QE. And Adam Meakin. All of them.
Well, you
really.
thought I was
They
Adam
get
Meakin
super
the whole
triggered.
time. Like, why isn't don't
No,
you
I
just
didn't say
hang out
you were
with
Adam.
Meakin all
No,
the time?
Adam.
Adam Meakin's like right
No,
next
it's not
to you.
Adam Meakin.
Like, why don't you hang out with Nathan and
I
Adam?
know you're not Adam Meakin. There's another Adam.
Well, it's weird. Why don't you just go hang out with Adam and Nathan? Like, why don't you guys like go have like a court, like a Congress,
Nathan's not that sort of person that you can talk to. He's a narcissist.
Well, you think you sort of are, and like.
No, like I'm
You
always
get 'em
in
into
here.
doing
Anybody
it.
can come in here and have a chat whenever they want. Nathan Oakley's not like that.
Well, that's what's really crazy now. Is that now you can't even say shit like that. We know what time it is, Bev. Bev is past. It's past time. Like you had 5 years when the guy was talking about the sun map or whatever, the moon angle map, and he died. Like we had a decade
Who?
for you guys to be figuring out what the fuck to do.
Who? Like, wait a
And
minute.
now you all are
Who's the
presented
moon
with a
angle
certain
guy?
time and place
Moon angle
where
map
it
guy.
is at.
Who's that?
Isn't that interesting?
Who's the person that you're talking about? Because
Who gives a shit?
you're in a
He knew about
fantasy
the sun.
world
He knew
in
sun angles.
your own mind, right? We're not part of it. It's
He knew
hard
about the
enough
sun
for us to
angles.
understand what you're talking about when you're
Well,
talking
he
about
knew about
normal
the sun
things, but
angles.
this is about
He
some...
died,
Who?
and then the sun angles got brought back. The sun angles got brought back. And that is what the interesting part is.
I don't know
He
what you're
died.
talking about.
We know who I'm talking about. He
I
died.
haven't got a clue who
and
you're
then his
talking
sun
about.
angles
That's what I'm
got
trying to
brought
say.
back. Then men brought him back.
10th Man. Because it was 10th Man
The
that
sun
gave
angles.
Nathan Oakley the angle. So 10th Man.
Beautiful. Beautiful thing.
Well, it's not. It's fucking
Beautiful
ridiculous.
thing that happened. I bet it's ridiculous when you can't even defend your own family there in the UK. Ouch. Yeah. Girl, I'm American. Yeah, I know what time it is. And I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. Ultimately, we've been here to help you.
Like, who do you think you are? Like, when you say we, there's obviously...
I'm the moon
multiple
man,
personalities.
I'm the moon man. I'm the fucking moon man. It'll grow in importance. I guarantee it. Bro, we're
I think
entering
you're
into
delusional.
a new age, my friend. Hey, don't get upset. No, we're just talking, bro. We're entering into a new age, dude. It's such exciting. You think you got YouTube and shit? Bev. This is what he was telling you about. And this is the shit that's happening right now, right in front of your eyes.
The only thing I see at the minute is a crazy person.
Well, that sounds good for them. To be honest, bro, you're like gonna give spam to the crazy person on the end of your stick or whatever you're thinking about right now. Like me and 10th Man are like just thinking about like, well, this is my family. Nothing crazy. You are being a crazy person, thinking that we have to protect you in the city and whatever crazy person you're about to protect or whatever that you just conceded to. Like, you're a crazy person, dude. Oh, the person that's gonna bring the government's gonna bring me the fucking alcohol or the fucking crack or whatever your fucking bullshit government does.
Government
but
handing you crack.
just make sure you take the Henny out to the fucking bitch. Go fuck yourself, you fucking idiot. Dude, like, you pieces of shit are abject garbage, Bev. Like, just so you know, like, you think you have it leveled out. And yes, you having it leveled out as a maker, as a marker, is the reason why you're a piece of shit. And you should go fuck yourself, you garbage. You're a homeless, dumb fuck. You are never going to be more than the small bitch that you are given, you piece of shit. So go fuck yourself. And the earth is flat. So what do you feel about that?
Well, I personally know that the Earth's not flat, so I can't really take anything that you say seriously. And the fact that I think I've already stated that I think you're absolutely fucking mental. But still, fascinating case study, right? I'm sure there's a lot of people listening that'll find this just as interesting.
Yeah, this is garbage. This is garbage. This is the best that you have. This is fucking sad and pathetic.
Well, this is all about you, mate.
Like, no, you should stand up for yourself. Maybe you shouldn't fucking let invaders take over your shit, you fucking coward faggot. Why don't you go fuck yourself, bitch? You're a bitch, dude. That's all there is to it. That's how the Crusades are gonna take your fucking ass. And take your ass again, take your fucking daughter's ass, and every ass like fucking you ever thought of. You're a piece of shit, dude. You're garbage. So go fucking kill yourself. There's nothing better. Truthfully.
Are you feeling better?
The truthful statement. The truthful statements make people retarded and slow and dumb, don't they? When you say a truthful statement, fucking cowards, pieces of shit, garbage. Right?
Uh-huh. Sounds like, when I always have this thing whenever we hear people, they often talk a lot more about themselves. Because the ideas that you have, they come to your mind, and you're the one that's voicing them. For real. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why my whole thing is you are a precise measuring device. That's my whole thing. You know what time it is. Right? Is someone upset?
Yeah, it's after.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is, don't you?
2:30.
I guess it is. If somebody believes in some globe, like you, Bev, you believe in the globe. So 2:30 means something to you? Is that what time it is? Bev? Come on, Bev. Like, don't put.
I'm listening to some music. Right.
You're acting pedantic. Like, you're acting like you're making arguments. When it's like, we know what time it is. You're acting like you've never looked at a clock before, Bev.
No, I've definitely looked at.
No, you're
before.
being weird as fuck, bro. You're being a weird fuck, and it's pissing me off. Honestly,
I think that's probably like the alcohol or your
Oh,
madness.
that is
One
the
or the
alcohol.
other.
No, and you saying that
Perhaps
shit
a
about the
combination
alcohol
of the two.
off too. It's just fucking retard, asinine garbage. Like you are trash. Like, give me something good, dude. Like, stop being a piece of shit. Garbage. Like, you are garbage. Like, I want you to be more than garbage. Like, hey, actually, I have a keychain that is, you screw it on, or what, do something with your life, you pathetic mongrel fucking faggot retard, you scumbag. Doesn't know what time it is. You don't know what the time dilation is. You don't know, like,
It's half two.
people
Told you.
run around. People
In fact,
run around.
2:33.
People run around.
2:33.
Oh, you're very upset that people are go to high
I'm not
school
upset
and
at
run
all.
around
Like
a
I say,
median
this is one of those times where I think
time
you say
dilation.
more about
Oh, you're very
yourself.
upset. No, you're very upset that people just run around this time dilation. This is something you are upset by.
I don't
So
think
me,
so. I wasn't even aware
I
of it
think
up until
this
now.
should take 3 hours. Do it. Just run around. Run around. Good. That's some good thing. You're very upset. You think that they're being loud and obtrusive. You think you know the true way of life. And you're just a clown, piece of shit, retard. Doesn't know a goddamn thing, Bev. Nothing. This shit is hilarious, Bev. We're all laughing. We're all having a good time. You know what laughter is, Bev? You know what, like, having a good time is and having a good laugh?
Absolutely. Nobody has
Does
more fun
anybody
than we
remember
do
laughter?
over here.
We would have a good time. We would have a good laugh. At your expense, yes. Wouldn't we? You know it's true. You know it's true. You think it's like some all kind of demonic, like, counter intuition that's being projected right now?
I don't know.
They would
don't know
try
what you're
to.
talking
Actually,
about.
right now, they would try to. But we just laugh. We would just laugh and we would just win, Bev. Like, that's what we do. Bev, you are my brother.
No.
Never forget that. Never forget that. Mm-hmm. You are my brother. And we have to be true. We have to be honest with each other. That's some funny stuff, Bev. But I'm just joking with you. Don't get all pissed off or whatever. You know I'm your good friend. Peace.
All right, Bev, I'm gonna take off. There's only so much mania I can handle one night. So
Yeah,
I'll
Bev
catch y'all
is a
later.
good dude.
Well, that ought to make Kip interesting tonight.
I think that's the end of it. I think he's gone. Let me check.
Did you get any feedback from the YouTube? Like, that was insane. That was worse than Adam. I think it was Adam, but
I think that is Adam, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think he's delusional enough to have two separate characters because they're too similar. Like I've always said, that there's not many people in this entire arena, right? So it has to be filled up by these people who have multiple accounts, possibly quite a lot of voice actors that pretend to be different people, you know,
multiple personalities.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with multiple personalities.
Well, if you think about it, like think about Adam saying he's on medication, and a psychiatrist like QE's on medication for ADHD. Nathan's got to be bipolar. I mean, he's never admitted it, I don't think, but they're insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of troubled people, let's say, and obviously they're troubled mentally because they've accepted a contradiction. They actually think that the Earth's flat, even though they can see it's not flat.
But I think that just is compiled upon an already mentally unstable person. Personally, like that's my opinion on it. Like I think they're already sort of mentally unstable, and then now accepting a contradiction on top of that. Yeah, well, I mean, like the internet, right? There's nobody policing the internet. So anybody can join any group and take on a new persona, perhaps multiple, right? Multiple different people, multiple different accounts, perhaps talking to themselves, bigging themselves up, imagining all sorts of weird things. And that's what's happened. There's this little group of people. They call themselves flat earthers, really, but they're not. They're part of a false dichotomy, because there's a group of guys that call themselves globe earthers. Now, these two groups, right, they need each other, so they're compliant. They've made a little paracosm where they have their own language, their own things that they talk about. And if anybody else tries to inject any reality into this little group of theirs, then they will actively push them out. Now, we're watching events take place in the real world. There's governments playing these sort of games. Now, this arena is just the same. It's just a smaller paracosm. It shows you how the general group works. And these people that we're talking to, they're literally fucking mental. They're crazy people. And you know that you can't talk to them because there's no reasoning. They don't actually employ any logic. They talk about it. They use the words. Although Nathan Oakley's explained that he doesn't actually seem to know what any of the words are. He doesn't know what a false dichotomy is, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, he's telling people that he's been lying to them. He knows the Earth is not flat. The two options. Now, nobody's ever asked him, and nobody's ever going to ask him, because everybody's too scared. Because Nathan Oakley's crazy, and he has the ability to remove people from the arena, from the the conversation. Now, that guy that we've just been listening to there, he obviously needs the companionship of the flat Earth community. For him to be able to have that mental state that he has, he couldn't survive in normal society. He needs that little group of flat earthers. Well, he was insane because he called us, like us, his best friends, and then goes on to say you're a liar, you're a faggot, you're a retard, you're riding the short. I mean, all of the derogatory. He's mentally unstable.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that are like that, though, right? And they can fit into this arena because you can do your job, and you can live in this segregated community, like in your normal life. But then in your internet life, you can come and hang out with people that are just as crazy as you are. And you can all sort of get together like he had and discussed their general hatred of what we do here. And there was a little bit that he said, I ruined everything for him. Now, I generally think that me pointing out that it's not actually flat is what the flat earthers hate me for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Pointing out the contradiction, like oxymoron.
Yeah.
They know it.
That and the fact that they all call me a liar, right? So the globe guys call me a liar. The flat earthers call me a liar. Now, they can't have me saying it's not flat and that be a lie to both sides. It leaves them in some sort of contradiction within their own fucking making.
I heard him say, and I think this is a huge problem on their part. Level is flat. And you said this was like probably an hour ago. Like the definition of level. Level is a tool for establishing a horizontal plane of reference. And he says, like, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Or whatever he said. They just stop at level is flat. And it's like, it's not. It's a tool for establishing a horizontal plane of reference. It's a tool. But they can't even, they have to just have the mantra. It's like, how come Nathan and QE's not telling me this is right? When it's a definition of what level is. And you're trying to point that out, and he's saying you're a liar or whatever.
Yeah,
like he's that
more and more ridiculous.
It's insane to latch on to a mantra over actual logical, like, just definition of what level actually is. He just wants it to be attached to a moniker, and that seems to be what he's most mad about. Like, he wants to like what you say and do, but he can't.
Yeah, because
not allowed to.
Yeah, there's that. They make this, I'd say, logical leap, right? But it's not logical at all. They've already established their preconceived bias, flat Earth. That's already there to start off with, and now they make something up. Like Nathan Oakley's the most guilty of this. I've been trying to tell them, been trying to say for quite a long time. Right, just because horizontal is horizontal doesn't make the Earth flat. But they can't get over it. Nathan Oakley's done a whole sketch today. I don't know how many hours he went for. Just trying to convince people that horizontal means flat Earth. It's crazy. But hey, that's what everybody's getting used to. And it's much more entertaining, isn't it? You know, like these crazy people shouting at stuff. Nathan Oakley and QE being the tip of the spear and FE.
But see what he's drawing, though. He drew this guy in, and he's mentally unstable. Because Nathan and QE are both mentally unstable.
Yeah. Yeah, but that is FE. I mean, people know that.
Yeah.
Already, that's what people are doing. Like, why do you think people like Arwen? Why are they always talking about Arwen?
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
People put the spotlight on those crazy people, and I don't know whether it makes normal people feel better. Maybe you already hold your contradictions, right? But if you can point at other people and say, listen to them crazy people, right? It makes you feel better about your contradictions that you're holding. You can maybe you can forget about your contradictions. Janji says, this guy needs to be featured on the Broken Minds music video once Buster finishes the song.
Broken Minds. Oh, Broken Minds.
Do you want to highlight it? Or, you know,
I don't know.
I mean, that's what I've been saying all along, right? There's the flat earthers, and then there's people who live in reality that can just go, well, yeah, maybe I was led into that thing, and it's not, you know, but it's not actually flat. And once you can get over that, then you can have a conversation about what reality is. But until you can get over it, that hurdle, nobody's ever going to get there. Because these people are fucking crazy. Absolutely loopy.
I've worked with a handful of people that are mentally unstable, and that he is. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that jokingly. He is about as mentally unstable as you get.
Yeah. Yeah, that's quite clear.
I mean, I definitely don't say that joking. I mean, I felt bad for the guy. Like, it's one thing to, like, drink it, like, what's his name? Gadget.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Gadget's mentally unstable. He just likes to get pissed. You know, this guy's coming in one sentence, you're my best friends. And then 2 sentences later, you're a liar, you're a retard, you guys just finished, you know, or whatever. It's like, wait, what is this guy's off his rocker?
Yeah, I don't know whether he, you know, like, whether he'd been drinking with all of the FE guys and, you know, like, he was just the one that was the brave enough to come over here. Maybe he got some Dutch courage. I mean, who knows? Yeah, Arwin's been over here, Kev. He knows, but Arwin was drinking as well. Pretty much the same as that guy. I think there's a common theme from what I've noticed amongst the flat earthers. I mean, there's flat earthers that can talk and, you know, just have a general discussion about what reality is. And then there's flat earthers that get triggered. That, you know, mountains and valleys aren't flat. They think that's some sort of a, you know, a slur on their flat earth. But, I mean, you have to realise that at some point, right, you already hold contradictions. It's whether you can actually talk about them. Because I was thinking about this, right? Logic is the way for you to derive what a contradiction is. So if you accept that contradiction, you have to admit to yourself that it's not logical. Because the contradiction is the logic. It's already shown you there is a contradiction. So therefore, your reasoning is not logical. If you accept that contradiction or state that you can't see a contradiction or whatever, then that's not logical. It's not reasoning. It's you confirming a bias that you already hold against logic that's been shown to you. Yeah, that's right, Goods. They've already set up a false dichotomy. And that's been set up by both sides. They're mutually complicit within it. The flat earth and the globe earth. They've developed their own little paracosm, and providing you don't come in there and sort of point out where either of these flaws are, because they both hold the same flaws within their reasoning, both sides, and neither side wants to point it out in the other. So there are allowable things within the circular debate, and that's how come these debates, flat earth versus globe earth, have been going round and round over and over the same things for years, because there's certain points that they can't acknowledge within each other's arguments because they have them within their own. Should be a good, interesting conversation for tomorrow anyway. The thing that we need to get pointed out, right, is because I said to Brenda quite a while ago, I've said it to Jaron, I want to have a false dichotomy debate. Now, what that would mean would be me versus a flat earther and a globe earther. Because these two, flat earther and a globe earther, would have to debate that it was a true dichotomy, therefore justifying the flat versus globe that we've been dealing with for years. And I would come with the position that both of these sides are false, and they would have to join together to say, no, this is the true dichotomy. Now, Brenda has told me that he knows it's a false dichotomy already. So Brenda knows it's a false dichotomy. Nathan Oakley has told us just recently he knows it's a false dichotomy. I state it's a false dichotomy. So that's, we all agree it's a false dichotomy. Yet nobody wants to admit it. They still want to go backwards and forwards with this flat versus globe. So I'm gonna play this now. I'm gonna get it here. This is the Nathan Oakley. Put it in the Discord. Let me just... There you go. Right, it's here. I'm going to play this now. It's 20 odd seconds. Please make a note of this. This is Nathan Oakley from a few days ago in FED 21:53 at 18 minutes 40 seconds. This is, listen.
Now I've unpacked your garbage that this is a logical consistency. It's not. It's fallacious. It's a false dichotomy, as pointed out by me. And as the failure to state the logical form has come from you, we can basically disregard your claim to be logical consistency. Globe versus flat is a false dichotomy.
Globe versus flat is a false dichotomy. Nathan Oakley. It's been called out by him in that episode. 2024. Nathan Oakley states globe versus flat is a false dichotomy. Somebody, please ask Nathan Oakley what the fuck he means about that. Because to me, that says Nathan Oakley knows that the earth is not flat. Globe versus flat is a false dichotomy. Both globe and flat are false. There is no truth within that dichotomy. Both false. Stated by Nathan Oakley of the Flat Earth debate. Now, because Nathan Oakley has such a way with his false dichotomy, right, his double talk, he is training people like Into the Break to have these mental breaks. So Nathan Oakley is setting those people up. And is it any wonder that he's banned us so we can't go over there and point out these things? Point out Nathan Oakley, where he's stated... Play it again. Listen.
Now I've unpacked your garbage that this is a logical consistency. It's not. It's fallacious. It's a false dichotomy, as pointed out by me. And as the failure to state the logical form has come from you, we can basically disregard your claim to be logical consistency. Globe versus flat is a false dichotomy.
Globe versus flat is a false dichotomy. Nathan Oakley, 2024. Hopefully somebody that's listening, right, might just be able to say something to Nathan Oakley. Hopefully try and get him to respond to it. Because, I mean, it would be bad, wouldn't it, for Nathan Oakley to be going forward, telling a lie to the people that are watching him. And then telling them to go out and say that it's measured flat when he knows it's a lie. It's an untruth. It's a false statement. I mean, Flat Earth's in a pretty bad way at the minute. But Nathan Oakley admitting that he's lying. Maybe people can't see it. Maybe people have lost the ability to reason these things for themselves. All I'm saying is, think you should hear it from Nathan Oakley's mouth. What does he mean by it's a false dichotomy? What the fuck does it mean? To Nathan, can he justify saying the Earth is measured flat and that globe versus flat is a false dichotomy? Surely one of those has to be a lie. They both can't be true. They're contradictory statements.
And Nathan seems as though he's losing it a bit quite recently. He's
getting stronger.
Yeah, I mean,
they're feeding him with better numbers. He's loving it. He thinks it's good.
Yeah, I mean, he's he's getting more extreme. Perhaps he thinks that's what, either somebody's giving him the nod and said, "This is, well done, Nathan. Go on, bit more. Go on." Go a bit harder.
He'll publicly tell people he gets paid to do that berating of people.
Yeah. Yeah, he was saying today that he was he was enjoying it and that it might get him some super chats. He can pay off his overdraft. So he sees it in a money thing, but he seems to be looking for that kind of 24/7 politics thing he does. That way he does.
Well,
he talks to people. He did exactly the same today.
Perhaps they get money for lying to flat earthers, right? For testing. It's a test. Right, to see what ridiculous shit you can tell flat earthers, and flat earthers will love you for it. That's a case study. I can see them actually getting money for doing that, to see how far you can push the public with a blatant lie in their faces.
Yeah, and this kind of last couple of hours has shown that really, that somebody can, support him, to that degree, in that level of madness, and support that and enable him, crazy really. It's a bit like, I don't know, it was a bit like listening to some kind of documentary, weird kind of documentary of like a talking heads kind of thing, It was,
it's slightly uncomfortable, right? Because you do feel like that's an act, or I mean, if it's not an act, then there's some dark shit going on in people's minds. And I
Yeah.
personally
Yeah.
don't think there's a way back from that, because they've been told all sorts of stuff about us here. Like the amount of
Yeah.
bullshit that's been talked about what goes on here, and the way we talk or whatever. That has been the well has been well and truly poisoned, let's say. So I can't see these guys being able to be pulled back out of it. They're just going to reinforce that bias that they've already got. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Like you said, when you said that Nathan had called you a pedo and stuff, and he certainly wasn't. Well, he said he wasn't aware of it, but that all the issues he'd spoken to Nathan, and all the issues had sort of been ironed out. It was all it wasn't really true that there was some drama. So Nathan's keeping him like mushrooms. But yeah, I mean that's what I was banned for over there, because I asked him, about what he'd said about you. Could he justify his actions? That's what got me banned. So he doesn't want that out. And if you can't post anything in relation to that in the FED Discord. It's immediately deleted. You get a warning. Not allowed to make any say anything. That's just about that.
You're not allowed to make any reference to the comments that Nathan's made on his own videos.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not. They're just enabling him, really. Because it's not a TOS thing. It's just a protection hiding it, And these from a group of supposedly Christian people who, so that's. That says they support him. They support that action. They support what he's doing because they know it's happening. They know full well what's gone on. It's not like they're in the dark or you're making something up. Don't lie. That's you can't make this kind of allegations. Unfounded allegations. They're not. It's not that. So they're quite openly enabling him. That's what I find quite strange, really. I feel other people aren't sort of calling him out about it or telling him to tone it down or whatever.
I think it's because they know it could be them.
It's not his Discord.
They know.
Well, yes,
that's the way I sort of looked at it, right? At the beginning, I thought, at least if I'm the guy that all of the Globers are attacking, right? They're not attacking poor flat earthers that are unaware of these sort of things. But that sort of shifted because I think Nathan Oakley realised that he needs the Globers to be able to go and we were making the Globers disappear. Jesse Kozlowski disappeared, the main surveyor, he disappeared. Blue Marble Science separated himself from Nathan because they got another thing to go after, right? They got a reality issue on their hands, which was much more important than going after the flat earther, Nathan Oakley. So now Nathan Oakley's took on exactly the same tactics as what the Globers were using.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. And only a few weeks ago, he was just saying, about the Globers doing these character assassinations. That's not what we do. That's not the sort of thing that we do. That's exactly what he does. Every day. I just find this seems more and more ridiculous the more I listen to him shouting at somebody. Somebody's having a debate. They're crossing swords. Somebody else's video, and then Nathan's reviewing it as if it's him in the debate, as if the guy's talking to him.
Yeah.
It's just a really weird situation. And then when anybody, Embo was there today, it was when anybody, comes up with anything, he wants to silence them and really quickly, and
Yeah, I saw
There's
that.
no discussion about anything.
Why do you think nobody pointed out that Embo was part of the Globe Force 6 or the Troll Team 6 team? Why did nobody point that out? Maybe nobody over there at the FED crew actually knows any of these things that goes on in any of the other places, right?
Yeah.
Completely unaware,
well, it was obvious yesterday,
self-segregated. The leaders, tip of the spear.
I know, I put something
Without
in FED
knowing
about
a
that.
fucking thing.
Well, it was about yesterday when he was going over Shane, video Shane St. Pierre, and he hadn't got a clue who he was. He didn't know who he was in the arena at all, and yeah, I put it in the FED thing. He just Nathan hasn't got a clue who this guy is. He calls himself the tip of the spear of flat Earth knowledge. Make me laugh. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, other people have to give Nathan videos, don't they? He doesn't do anything.
Yes.
He's got nothing.
Well, the strange thing was, it was his computer man who gave him that. Craig of OK Computers. So I thought, well, that's a bit odd, as he kind of just dumped him in it, really, because I don't know. I originally I thought, oh, he's just he got somebody to fix his computer, and now I guess it's maybe some kind of side advertising thing. I'll put you on there, OK Computers, a bit of advertising, like Sustainable by Design or something. He's on some, getting a discount or something on his PC stuff. But this guy's he's on his panel. He's got a voice. He's got an in that he's handing him these ether cosmology guys. Which is even more amusing, because there's Nathan going on about Witsit and ether, and then he's reviewing somebody in the arena who is an ether guy and has a 24-hour sun in his flat Earth model. There is a allowance for 24-hour sun in Shane's model, and Nathan hasn't got a clue who he's. Well, this guy, he seems to be really on it. You should go over there and subscribe and help to give him some algorithmic love. He's a bit pissed off he didn't hone in on Nathan's favoured flat Earth elevation. But yeah, and yet when he was in 24/7, three weeks ago, I think somebody pointed out to him that Shane had got this an allowance for a flat Earth sun, for a 24-hour sun in his flat Earth model, and Nathan just poo-pooed it. Yeah, it's just astounding he doesn't know who he is. And then on the live thing, there was Alan Space Audits there in the little green in the corner with his logo, Intercosmology. It was really funny.
I did send a message to Shane, right, to say that, look, Nathan was reviewing your video, right? And I said, I don't think he knows who you are. And Shane said, I don't think he does either, because loads of people were posting on that video. Hey, Nathan Oakley sent me over there. I think you're doing a great job. And he was. And I said to him, you want to go over there and talk to Nathan? Shane should be over there talking to Nathan. They're flat Earth leaders, these people.
Yeah, but his representatives are. I mean, Viking worked on Shane's model. Yeah. Although he doesn't, he wants to distance himself anything from there. Then Amish, who also calls himself Ego Slave, him too. And they're both active in FED.
And Indio.
So it feels like this is...
Indio's active on the Flat Earth Fridays on Twitter. X.
Yeah. It feels like there's sort of an ether infiltration, but they, into FED and into Nathan, the background of Nathan, that he doesn't even realise is happening. And that the people there who, that are involved there, that's kind of where they're coming from. Although if you ask them about it, they'll want to distance themselves from it, or the model, And then Brian did a video, said he was using Viking's model, talking about flights and things. So there's another flat Earth model, and that was Viking's model. So they are claiming that they haven't got a model, and they don't subscribe because the 24 hours Antarctica thing has really, really caused disruption because, they don't, they've got to stand off from there. Nathan's got to be he feels he's got to clearly have no claim of any model, certainly not the AE one, certainly not what Jaren or Dave Weiss is promoting. And then, Jaren is under a lot of flack because of the 24-hour sun thing, and he says, there's no way for flat earthers can explain it if they do happen to see the 24-hour sun. He's saying if, and so a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you've given up. You're going back to the globe." But if there's a 24-hour sun, then there's no way. I mean, they say they haven't got a model, but they all come from that. Well, a North Pole centric.
Yeah, it's
flat Earth.
It's
That's a model.
Fallacious reasoning, right? To say that the model's linked to the light is fallacious reasoning, but you can't say that if you've already denied a logical argument.
Yeah.
You can't pick and choose where you decide this logic's going to be, wherever you're going to apply it. Here, there.
Yeah, well, that's when the shouting comes. You little bitch! You bitch! You whine! Squeal for me, piggy! Squeal for me, piggy! He was going today, yeah, he was for about It was embarrassing, yeah, and it's a pity that we don't have any access to it because as you were talking there's several things came in my mind, but I couldn't remember specifically what they were. But things you think. Oh, you just want to go and say, hang on, what did you just say? You can't say that when you say this. It's ridiculous because they were talking about the stars and something about they haven't got a clue where they are, how far they are, but they're definitely flat. It's a definitely flat parallel sky. It's just incredible, really. Argue about the flat, the globe's position on Polaris, and it's not 90-degree position, but they haven't got a clue about any of it anyway for their model. And I guess that's the issue, isn't it? They haven't got any proof. That's the same for Jaren and that kind of thing. They're in a quandary about the 24-hour sun because they don't have a proof to say it can't be, but it definitely isn't. Or we have a proof that yes, that could be justified and it still be a flat Earth because they don't have a proof of anything. And that's kind of the issue. They're the flat Earth 60-degree barrier of questioning, really. If you can't go beyond there, if you ask any more questions, well, tell me about flat Earth. Tell me, what is it? How can I fit that into my reality? Oh no, turn back. We're patrolling the seas here. We're not allowed to go beyond this point. It's beyond our Antarctic of questioning. It's crazy.
Just have a
I
proof in reality, right, that isn't affected by the light in the sky. And then you can safely say that whatever happens to the light in the sky, that won't affect your proof that you have.
Yes. Yeah,
that's
your reality
the safest
remains,
way out of it. But you've got to have a logical framework behind that. If you don't have any logic, if you've already accepted a contradiction, because let's say we've got a proof that a straight line lies in a plane. Now we used water levels to do that, so the nth mean within it is that the level is also a straight line within a plane. Just happens to be that orientation of the plane is horizontal, so you can fill in the blanks to reason for yourself that the water level must be a tool that establishes a horizontal plane of reference. Now, you can have that proof on your own, but if you fallaciously reasoned that that's flat Earth, then how do you make any further proofs from it? Like, because you've put your fallacy in it already.
Yeah, you've already said 2 + 2 is 5. And that's it. You answer it. It's like you said to the guy earlier, the drunken friend, that just because you can establish a horizontal doesn't mean the Earth is flat. And, then they're into the imagination, and that's the explanation.
They say it is.
Just another level of programming.
How did you get there?
Yeah.
By fallacious reasoning. It's the only way to get there. But,
I mean, they're never going to work out any, reality if they're on that basis, are they? You just couldn't. Yeah, because you're saying it's flat when it's definitely not flat. Then where do you go from there? How do you get any closer to reality? Yeah, it's getting badder and badder. I never thought that it would come to this, really. I thought there was going to be some truth in it, but all I've found is just another load of bullshit.
Yeah,
and
but another
group of people who are...
The conversation is leading to your own proofs, right? But you realise that you're doing it on your own. Nobody's going to give it to you. These people are just crazy.
Exactly.
You're best off. You're the best person for the job because you can't trust anybody else.
No, if it's something you haven't experienced and you don't know anything about it, you've got nothing. Until you've experienced it yourself, and people have faith and things like that. It's a whole different thing. But I guess I guess in the beginning I thought, that kind of makes sense. Well, that's when you look at something that falsifies the idea of a globe Earth, and I'd kind of expected to find something a bit deeper for the flat Earth that you could stand on and say, wow, it's undoubtedly this, and well, it's not there. That's the funny thing. But a lot of people signed up to it, and Nathan gives them that kind of I don't know, permission to be like that. So like one deck, he's sort of come along in that little thing. He's sitting on the panel, and he's talking a bit more fervently about the elevation angle and chipping into the panels, and it's giving him some kind of, power, authority, or, he's one of the guys now. He's a bit more than, just being one of the 24/7 Discord guys. He on Nathan Oakley's panel, that's a bit of kudos, and a lot of people are seeking that. They want some kind of recognition or position.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody's got to realise that we're just individuals, and it doesn't matter what sort of authority you give people, whether it be your boss or some sports hero or some singer. When it comes down to it, they're just normal people.
Yeah.
And if they can't talk to you, right, if they get all uppity, then they're pricks.
Yeah.
So, it's just about the conversation and who can have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gods, like you don't need money, Gods. You just need to find something where you can have a proof of something. Because all you've got to do is prove without a shadow of a doubt to yourself that something is true. Doesn't matter what it is. Something is true. That's all you need to do. And then you've got something to start from. And like Euclid, these can be very simple beginnings. But as long as you maintain the truth value all the way through it, it can lead to some fucking marvellous things. You've got to be sure that you're maintaining that truth all the way through. I'm fucking certain. Like, level is horizontal. Absolutely. Can't be anything else. There's no way it could be anything else. And for people to say, well, perhaps you don't know what straight is. Perhaps there's another dimension where straight changes. Well, that doesn't affect me because I'm absolutely certain that I know what is true. Other people, I know other people have to try and obfuscate that. They've been doing it for years. They just say you're a liar. They'll badmouth you. They'll call you a paedophile. They'll say you're a racist. They'll do whatever they have to justify to themselves that, you know, your proof isn't anything to them. But it doesn't have to be anything to them. It's just to you.
Yeah, it's a big mob mentality in it. Yeah, the last time I went to spoke on QE's thing, you know, I was called a pervert, and I brought Nathan's kids into some kind of conversation. Total rubbish. You know, I'd asked him to justify his actions of making allegations about you being a paedophile. Of course, that's, you know, you mustn't go there, but all those people, they just allow all that. Adam Meakin is a crazy guy. Yeah, what a mad world. And yeah, I mean, what's happening in the world in general at the moment is just getting crazy. You know, these little microcosms of the madness in the world that we've witnessed tonight. You know, that's, gee, look like these guys got guns and things.
Yeah, I mean, like, what's going on is it's apparent, right, that you can see the bigger picture. So that, you know, certain people are being focused on, there's lies being told about them, and that's geeing up another group of people who then get even more upset about it, and they imagine that, you know, there's other things going on, and then there's fictitious groups. It's happening here. Exactly the same. They've demonized me, like that guy said tonight. They've literally made me into some sort of a demon, and everybody else that's associated with us will also be linked to that. And you can guarantee it's not just one crazy guy. It took a crazy guy to come over here and tell us that. He says everybody's laughing. So there's a group of people, and I've been told this on Twitter by, you know, quite a few people again. These people that are gaslighting, trying to tell us that I'm a liar and all of these sort of things. They've been going on about it for ages. So there are people that are getting together and they're deciding, rather than deal with any of the arguments that we're bringing to go on over the tests or anything like that, what they choose to do is to tell each other that they should just laugh at it. Like maniacal laughing, like they've been witnessed tonight. And Nathan Oakley. Rather than dealing with any of the issues, just laugh at it.
You know, the drunken guy, he had a similar manic laughter from time to time. But he was on QE's thing, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he was in a similar state and was kicked off, muted. Yeah, I've engaged him a little bit in FED in the chat, and you know, said, "Oh, are you drunk today?" Claimed he wasn't. But yeah, you're right. Could have been Adam. I mean, he's got 2 or 3 YouTube names. forgot what his name is, but he's got prize for Adam, but he's also got some others. Yeah. See, you never know.
Yeah.
Some of them who's who, really.
Nothing would surprise you, right? Within this arena, I've been saying for quite a long time, there seems like when you watch Nathan Oakley, there's 100 and whatever. I think he got up to like 150 people today watching him, and you think, where are they? Where are they? Because it takes a specific type of person to listen to Nathan Oakley, right? They'd have to be watching that sort of a conversation, right? It's very niche.
Yeah.
Listening to Nathan
it's
Oakley
not
and his particular berating of people and his shutting down of certain conversations.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I'm listening for different reasons, really. It's just more the psychology of it, or how they use the gaslighting techniques, or and often just to see what madness is going to happen today. What's going to. So it's going to happen. I feels like it's collapsing, the flat Earth, but like witnessing the fall of Rome or something.
Today was telling him, wasn't he, that horizontal doesn't mean flat Earth.
Yeah.
And that's a thing that we can agree on. Another thing, right? The Earth's not flat, and just because horizontal is horizontal, it doesn't mean flat Earth. But strangely enough, you can't talk to the Globers about that. We can't, right? But the Globers, EMBO, could talk to Nathan about it, and Nathan would get upset. But if we were to talk to EMBO about it, then EMBO would get upset. The same way that Nathan Oakley gets upset. It's so weird and upside down.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, they've done it. They've called me a flat earther for saying what EMBO was saying.
Yeah.
EMBO's literally called us a flat earther for saying the same thing he was saying to Nathan Oakley today. So work that shit out.
Well, I think it's becoming, I've seen it more, that it's kind of another one of those distractions, another one of those things to make people angry, keep them engaged and distracted.
Keep them
something, so they don't, keep them fighting, so they don't work out what the hell's going on. Just so enraged about things like the stuff that's going on in the UK. Yeah, it's obviously got other designs, digital IDs, facial recognition. People will be, those who put their hand up and said yes when the voting came round, and now the government, say, oh well, the people asked us to represent them. We had the people's mandate. So this is what the people want. And the people will be calling out for save us. We've got to do something to stop this. And let's you've got nothing to hide, have you? You can have what about digital ID and facial recognition, and that's growing and growing. The cameras around everywhere.
Yeah.
Supermarkets, or my local supermarket has just put in a whole new bank of self-service. They had a camera on before, and I asked them, I said, there's a camera on there, and she's one said, oh, yeah, we have body cams, but it's only if someone kicks off or something. I said, no, I'm talking about the tills. There's a little camera on, and now these are the more modern ones, more obvious. In fact, you see yourself on the screen on the till, and that's really I pick up a carrier bag off the hook on the way in and put it over the camera and cover the camera up. Yeah. Yeah. They say I'll explore security for shoplifting, because eventually, everybody will be doing their own work and checking their own things out, and they'll check every third, fourth customer just to put the fear in, or it might be me that's not steal anything today. Because there won't be, they'll all be self-service, and then they can, once it's all in that situation, they can turn the internet off.
Them out, We
took them out.
Yeah. They just onto the aisles now with the staff on the aisles. They don't have any.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but once they switch off the internet, we've got no access to any money.
Yeah,
or any services
or anything. Because people don't have friends
information
in the area at the minute.
No contact with people. Can't speak to people on Discord. Poor old drunk man will have no family to hang out with. Digital family. Yeah, and people are going to be lost. The general normal person will just be lost. They won't have considered any of this or thought about what would you do or how could you cope if any of this stuff, and you put in these little files in the back of your mind, these maybe files. Well, that sounds interesting. I better keep an eye on that. I'll just stick it out of the back there, and then something else comes along. You go, oh, that was in that. Let me get that box out. Oh, there it is. Oh, that fits with that other piece of information. Jeez, better move that forward into the in tray. Keep an eye open because things might be getting worse from here.
Yeah, but I think they've laid down this call it a campaign of misinformation so well, or not really misinformation, sort of an obfuscation, so nobody knows whether it's true or not.
Yeah.
And that's another way to just keep people confused.
Yeah.
But I think that's where epoche comes in, right? Because there's stuff that you can't know, and it's dead easy. Just put it in that basket, like with most of the stuff, and you don't need to worry about it. There's no concern if you have epoche. And that's my new tag. I think you're going to have to be an epoche salesman, because it's going to be the most valuable commodity. People are going to be stressed and going mad. And epoche is the way to stop that. You don't need to take on
it's a powerful tool. No, because it's a conscious thing. It's not like just being blinkered and thinking, I don't want to look, don't show me, don't la 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 la. It's not like that. It's a conscious... a choice, conscious choice
you can be fully
of what you do with it.
Logic, right? You can go with you don't have to deny any logic or anything. You can still go with that truth value all along, and just have this extra bit where you can know that you can't know it. Just put it in there. Save it until you can know it. It's what we need to do. We need to just sort of give people the on the level rundown. But like I say, the poisoning of the well has happened so much that people who probably could come and have a conversation don't have the ability to do it anymore. They don't have the belief in themselves that it's just a conversation. You can't you literally cannot lose anything within a conversation in this place. You never go
I think
away
some
from
people are
here
kind
in
of
a worse way, right? You can only help yourself by talking.
Yeah, I think some people are banned in a sense by association. Can't be seen to have been there and spoken to somebody. Then, when he's talking about, and I've heard other people talking about, when you spoke to Will Duffy, you are enabling this experiment, this 24-hour experiment, and backing Will Duffy just because you spoke to him. That's kind of been some of the opinion about it. That guy was saying that, you bet you do like Duffy, because they haven't spoken to him, they haven't reached out, they don't know. Brian didn't even know he'd got a website, and so he's making videos, hoping some Glober picks up on the video and lets Will Duffy know. He doesn't know that he could email him and have an interview with him.
Yeah, I think that's
Thinks
one of
that
the
anybody who's
problems with
spoken
people
to him
like
is a
Nathan,
shill.
right? Nathan has this thing where he talks to people in videos or over videos, right?
Yeah.
The people aren't actually talking to him, because that one-to-one conversation, you've been there, right? It's difficult with Nathan. Right? You cannot have a conversation with Nathan Oakley. And I'm not just saying that because, but I've had conversations with many people. We have conversations in this place, real conversations, a lot. And you can't do that with Nathan Oakley. You can try your best, but you'll get nowhere near it. It's a weird situation. And so for Nathan Oakley to comment on other people that are having these one-to-one conversations, to me, ultra hypocritical, because Nathan can't do that sort of stuff. So he shouldn't really have an ability to comment on other people doing it. He's not.
Yeah, I mean, that's very obvious. No.
God says QE2, same thing. Yeah, exactly. Like that whole group of people, they don't have the ability to communicate with people. And that, I think that is due to this inability to logic. Like, logic has this reasoning steps that you should be able to take people on. We call it advanced simplicity, to break it down as simple as possible. But at some point, you have to realise that you're on an equal intellectual level, and then you can go forward with the conversation. Nathan Oakley doesn't have that ability to do that reasoning. The steps to come to a mutual agreement, to work mutually forward for it.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. I was listening to, I think maybe you watched a bit of it, Nakachita, I think his name is, and Jaren. I don't know if you watched a little bit of that. But a little late, Adele came on. I don't know if you saw any of that. And he engaged Jaren in this long kind of upward moving Earth conversation, and in the what you said about Nathan, he can't debate it, can't question it. But I was listening to Jaren, and at least he was engaging in it. He'd gone to bed and he'd heard that he was on. They were talking about him, so he got up to, and 2 hours later he's defending or having a debate with Dell about upward moving Earth, but at least having the conversation, and saying, well, I'll need to put it in front of somebody else, some of these ideas, because I don't, it's not something I can really say anything about, but and it was funny because Jaron could hardly understand the Scottish accent, so he kept getting it wrong, and then Dell's always rolling cigarettes and throwing his lighter on the table. You always hear him throw his lighter on the table, and then he has a drawer and a cigarette. And Jared saying, "What's that noise you made? What's that sighing you're doing?" He doesn't realise he's having a smoke, and he couldn't understand some of the words, when I'm going up the way and things like that. Yeah. But at least it was a conversation, at least it was a debate, and he was engaging in it. It wasn't just rumpusing over the top of him and shutting him down and telling him he's a retard or anything like that. They were actually, going through it. But Nathan can't do that. Can't do that. I've never heard him. I haven't heard his old stuff, so I don't know if he ever did it. I've never heard him, discuss anything. He does sometimes. He stretches out a bit longer. It seems over on 24/7 because it feels like he realizes, or somebody said to him, you're just kicking them out really quick, and there's no entertainment value in it. Yeah, so he seems to put up with people for a little while sometimes, just to draw them in a bit more.
Yeah,
crazy world.
Yeah, the way I work it is the advanced simplicity, right? All you have to do is generate yourself an argument that would be enough for you to get it, and then you can present that argument to somebody else. And if they can deal with it and rebut it and, falsify your argument, then that's the way to generate a conversation. I welcome it. But if they can't falsify the argument that you're presenting them with, then your argument stands.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
This isn't a debate scenario, so that sort of thing should be going backwards and forwards. That's how people should communicate in this debate arena. But it just doesn't happen. They make allowances for people. They allow contradictions in each other's arguments. Don't mention them. Keep quiet about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut that down for tonight. We will be back tomorrow, and hopefully more of these sort of conversations, because it needs to be talked about, and nobody else is going to talk about it. There's only us. Everybody else will just keep skimming over the top of it, ignoring it. So we do need to talk about it. And other things, but, this... madness that's setting in to not just this arena, like the whole world gone mad. And it's because of the acceptance of a contradiction. The only way to do that's to get some logic, so at least you can spot the contradictions. Right, anyone, any requests for some music? I've got the Try Thinking rap, but there's no video for it yet. I need to sort of video out for this. So if anybody's got any ideas of the video that we could go along with this, let us know. Thanks for watching, and we will be back tomorrow.
Try thinking with your brain, keep the same as your preference. Level is simple, geometry and at a horizontal line being level. Don't be that rebel, turning it in a circle like a devil. A triangle only has 3 sides with 180 degrees. Just keep things easy, using logic mixed with advanced simplicity. Judge not but learn, need a piece for that parade. Step away, releasing all beliefs is a better way. Mastering thoughts, let your mind cast, put in focus for progress. Try thinking and pass on this process. Oh, horizontal planes are parallel to the plane of the horizon. So parallel with each other, now use your brain to enlighten. A water level gives a horizontal plane of reference. So try thinking to maintain, keeping it same as a preference. Revel is simple, geometry and at a horizontal line being level. Don't be that rebel, turning it into a great circle like a devil. A triangle only has 3 sides with 180 degrees. things easy, mixing logic with advanced simplicity. Judge not but feel, in a peace with FOA. Step away, releasing all beliefs is a better way. Suspending all thoughts, so you're not caught in a trap. Believing all reports, so who taught you that? Yeah. The system I despise, please open your eyes and wise up. Not hypnotized by these lies, voting for a prize, just wise up. There are laws in nature and axioms of proof, so no excuse not to explore, but feel relaxed for the truth. Revel, it's simple, geometry and at a horizontal line being level. Don't be that rebel, turning it in a circle like a devil. A triangle only has 3 sides with 180 degrees. Just keep things easy, using logic mixed with advanced simplicity. Judge not but learn, inner peace with FOA. Step away, releasing all beliefs is a better way. Mastering thoughts, let your mind cast, put in focus. For progress, try thinking and pass on this process. Oh, horizontal planes are parallel to the plane of the horizon. So parallel with each other, now use your brain to enlighten. A water level gives a horizontal plane of reference. So try thinking to maintain, keeping it sane as a preference. Judge not but feel, inner peace with FOA. Step away, releasing all beliefs in a better way. Suspending all thoughts, so you're not caught in a trap. Believing all reports, so who taught you that? This system I despise, please open your eyes and wise up. Not hypnotized by these lies, voting for a prize, just wise up. There are laws in nature and axioms of proof, so no excuse not to explore, but feel relaxed for the truth. Yo! Oh, horizontal planes are parallel to the plane of the horizon. So parallel with each other is neither strange nor surprising. A water level gives a horizontal plane of reference. So try thinking with your brain, keep the same as your preference. Revel, it's simple, geometry and at a horizontal line being level. Don't be that rebel, turning it in a circle like a devil. A triangle only has 3 sides with 180 degrees. Just keep things easy, using logic mixed with advanced simplicity. Judge not but learn, inner peace with FOA. Step away, releasing all beliefs is a better way. Mastering thoughts, let your mind cast, put in